What you laughing at? Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she need it now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull master. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey.
What's the deal, people? It's your boy, the one and only, your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain. Because they hate me for my opinion. Welcome back to another episode of the Viral Way Podcast. Make sure you share, like, subscribe to the channel. You already know what's going on. We got my bro back in the building, the co-host of the co-host, Messiah the Great. You feel me? Here to lead the sheep that sleep. What's the deal, man? We finna lead the way.
Facts.
What's going on? Where you was at, man? You was
Man.
let us know. You got a little tan from the sand. What's going on?
A 10 from the sand. I'm chocolate, man. We don't get no 10s. Yeah. No, I just came back from Dubai and Saudi Arabia. That shit was lit. It was different for sure. That shit was different for me.
Man, look. I want to hear. You got to tell the folks about Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia is crazy. I ain't never even thought to even go there. So to have somebody that actually went there firsthand, we definitely got to hear about that. But before that, let me introduce the ladies on the panel. We got 2 returning guests.
Hey y'all, I'm King Coco.
Monica Lenz.
Okay, we got a new arrival. Who we got over here?
Tajane.
Tajane. Okay. Now last week we went way over the time limit, but the chemistry was so crazy I had to bring them back because there was a few things we had to touch on. But before that, man, how was Saudi Arabia? Because when I hear that, all I hear is Latin. Like, that's all I could think of. Like, how was that?
That's crazy.
For sure.
Saudi it was different to really like, to sum it up. It's just they culture is different. You know what I mean? It's a lot of Muslim practicing, a lot of things that you don't see in the westernized civilization. They all about love out there. It's 0 crime rate. Ain't too much going on. You know what I mean? And they're more of knowing themselves, I believe. And the spot I was at was more so like of doing that. Sound like meditations and fucking, they be doing stargazing and all different type of stuff to stay connected to the universe versus out here where we disconnected from our inner selves. You know what I mean? That was a big key. The weather is hot as hell out there, but overall, it's a good experience to do something different, especially from a nigga like me that only been in the beach. You know what I mean? That was like more mind blowing, and it do open up different avenues of the mind and see things very differently coming back here, especially with the courtesy and of how the women are, of how even just the men are out there. Everybody's different. Like I said, we come out here, it's all hatred. You got to be head on a swivel, ready to trip. Out there, you can low key like relax, and that's the biggest thing I could say as far as for me.
If you went back, what would be the one thing you'd go back for? What would be the first thing you go back to?
First thing I would go back for, man. The first thing I would go back for, like I say, just as far as being connected with yourself. No TVs. It was none of that. Really wasn't on my phone. You know what I mean? None of that stuff that you thinking about. No material shit you worried about. The clothes and stuff like that, you not worrying about that. Everybody down there got on the same stuff. So you thinking you ain't sticking out from that. If you're going to stick out, it's going to be your character, what's inside of you. Other than that, the material shit don't matter. The cars don't matter. Nothing really matters out there like that.
So
everything is different. The food is different. I love the fact that they don't eat no pork. You know what I mean? They didn't serve no alcohol where I was at. That was like down there banned. You ain't finding that nowhere. So a lot of shit was different. The food is different. But I think you get used to adjusting quick to that if you own that type of stuff.
So they more tapped in with humanity, pretty much.
Facts.
Like you said, it's a 0 crime rate because it's like, all right, you my people, damn near.
Right.
We're out here, it's like you trying to fuck the next person over for a come up. Like, that's crazy. But out there, it's like, hey, we all the same. Why would I do this to you?
That's
That's dope.
They don't have no problem seeing you with it, is what I can say. Out here, people got a problem seeing you with it. If you got more than me out here, I'm in competition with you, and that's where it stopped. Or you can't be ahead of me. Out there, if I ain't got it, you got it. If I got $1, you getting 50 cents. Or whatever the case is, they they good with the kids. Kids is running around 9, 10 o'clock at night at the park freely. You know what I mean? With
Wow.
everybody in the park. They getting up. You seeing people praying. You seeing all that type of stuff. They not doing, people ain't praying out here like that to that extent that I would know of. But like I said, people are more aware. They're more aware of their higher selves. They're more aware of a higher power. What I believe in God, I should say. They're more attached to that. And that keeps them grounded by being on the same culture. You know, these people are like me, so I don't have to worry as much. But as I like here, we more savages. We more like people don't have the same moral codes and ethics. So you have to be aware of certain different things. That's the big difference I see.
Yeah, Viral Way Podcast, we promote travel. Travel is one of the greatest ways to expand your mind. And I believe it's one of the greatest teaching tools, especially for your children. Get them on a plane, get them on a flight, a bus, a train, whatever. Just expose them to the world other than their neighborhoods. Because believe it or not, what you teaching them in the home is a small portion of building their character. What's really gonna build their character is what they learn outside the home, what they see outside the home. Expose them to that. Like you won't even believe how much a child can learn just from a trip. So I take my kids every chance I get. I take a trip. We take an adult trip. We take a kids trip. So big on the travel. If you ain't got a passport, definitely go get a passport because life is like a book. If you don't leave your hometown, it's like you got a book with unlimited pages and you live your whole life on the first page, in the first chapter. Like turn some pages of life. But yeah, though, let's get right into it. You know what I'm saying? I like to start with some trending topics. Jay-Z recently made the headlines. I don't know if y'all heard this, but his cousin, I guess, asked him for $4,800. Like, hey, cuzzo, let me get a loan. Lend me $4,800. I'll turn it into $2 million and basically give you your money back type shit. And Jay was on some, nah, it don't really work like that. Like, and didn't give him the money. And social media went crazy. Like, bro, you worth like $2 billion. Your wife worth $1 billion. Like $4,800 is like $1 to you. So how y'all feel about that? Because I got my own opinion on it, but I'll say that for last. But I will say, I guess he saw the backlash and somebody, I don't know, from his team or him himself leaked another story where he actually helped a different cousin who came to him with a business plan and he invested in the business plan. I guess the dude wanted to open up a chicken spot and now he got like 5 of them all across New York. So I guess that was to counter him not giving this cousin the $4,800. So how y'all feel about that? Like worth $2 billion and your cousin actually $4,800?
Well, what was the plan? If the plan ain't planning, then no, nigga. I don't care how much money I got. Your plan is stupid. So no, I'm not giving you $4,800 for you to waste my money. I don't care how much money I'm worth, because I probably gave you some money before, and you fucked it up.
That's what I was
So
thinking.
that's this giving. I helped you before, and you didn't do the right thing. So now you trying to come with another plan because you see the other cousin got 5 chicken spots. You like, well, let me come up with my new plan. No, it don't work like that. So he didn't get the money because he didn't deserve the money. His plan was probably planning. It probably wasn't good. Probably wasn't worth anything. 4,800 from 2 million. What it was the you about to sell drugs? Because where is you about to make 2 million at? How long is this gonna take you to make 2 million?
Yeah, that's a $4,800 to $2 million. That's a crazy flip. Like, I want to know the game plan on that one.
We can get 4,800 right now and we can turn that shit into 2 million.
Like,
what's the plan?
It
The
sound
plan
like
probably
he's
stupid.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
He know. That's his cousin. He know.
That's
That's
what I'm
some
saying.
bullshit.
He was better off just asking him for 4,800.
And that's it. Keeping it simple.
Right.
You think he blew it by
You
the?
did too much. You fucking blew it.
I'm gonna turn it into $2 million. Blew it.
But you talking to a nigga that know what it takes to make $1 million.
Right.
So
Right.
you can't just blow smoke up his ass
At all.
about
He
nothing.
taking it.
Yeah, and what odd number? 4,800. Ask for 5,000.
I mean,
I guess 48 sounded better than 5. Like 48, cuz always.
Man, yeah, that's crazy. But Jay ain't wrong. People be mad about people who want to do what they want to do with their money. At the end of the day, it's his money. He earned it. He made it. He got the choice to do what he want to do with it, regardless of how much he got or not. He don't owe nobody nothing. But people gonna judge you regardless, so it don't matter. He don't have to clean it up. And like you said, the other dude came with probably a bulletproof plan with a whole blueprint, and like, okay, I can believe in you. I can invest in you. I'm gonna see return in my investment. Versus
Right.
you coming to me and acting like you doing something, and I'm knowing I'm not gonna see no return in this. You should have just asked me for it. Instead
Right.
of just acting like you're gonna do this and get 2 million and whatever you're gonna do, but it is what it is.
2 million for
I think
48.
that's just the quickest way to like end a fucking relationship.
Mm.
Whether it's your friend, your family member, whatever. It's like if you asking me for money, you might as well just be like, all right, you dead to me, because it's facts. Like you always, have intentions to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna borrow money, but then I have to search and look for you and call you like, oh what happened to my money, and then you ghost. So yeah, that's a hard no for me. Like if you have a business plan, then that's cool. We can go ahead and talk about that. But in regards to just borrowing money, I'm gonna flip it. Nah, nigga.
And but the bottom line is, I don't have to talk about any of that just because you're my cousin. I think that's the bottom line. I don't have to do any of it because you're my cousin.
But even on top of that, how many people you think ask him for money a day?
Right.
If
That's
he-
what I'm
if he-
saying. So
if he
I think
just-
people
yeah.
think because that's his cousin, I
Yeah,
think that's why it's a
obligated.
problem. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not a fucking problem. I worked hard.
Yeah,
I'ma
'cause I-
continue to work hard. And I got this much money because I avoid shit like this. I'm not just
Mm.
giving out my money.
Yeah, I was watching this little clip he did at the award show, and I guess he threw like some darts. Like he was talking about the cousin he invested in. Like, yeah, this is my real cousin. You get a lot of cousins when you're rich, so it almost hinted like this wasn't even his real cousin type shit. They just saying
I
that.
probably, didn't,
Right.
I probably didn't even know you before the money came.
I'm his cousin.
Yeah, like this your cousin.
money.
Yeah, oh God, like what? Like nigga, I ain't seen you my whole life. I'm a
Right.
billionaire. You my cousin now.
Yeah, you my cousin because we probably got the same blood, but I ain't never even dealt with you. Yeah.
Don't know you.
Yeah.
There you go right there.
That's a fact. Cause me, I feel like, all right, if I got two Billy and you my cousin and we really grew up together, and even if you got a bullshit plan, like, all right, I know you ain't getting 2 million from 4,800, but bro, I got 2 billion. Like, this is nothing. You might have just had too much pride to say you really needed the money. I'm gonna shoot it to you anyway.
Right.
You might go actually do something with it. But even if you blow it, I mean, I was probably gonna blow this on dinner with Beyonce, like on a pair of heels. So it really was nothing. But again, it depends on how many times you asked me. It depends on our relationship before I got this money. Because like you said, once you rich, your family is coming out the woodwork. Somebody you never knew in your life, and everybody got a problem. Like he did the interview with Kevin Hart, and Kevin Hart was saying, like, he damn near don't want to go around family because I'll go to the family reunion. I'm just Kev. Like, I'm not thinking Kevin Hart. Like, I'm Kev with the family, and all y'all got your hand out. And it's like, damn, I don't even feel like family no more.
Right.
Because every time I come around, somebody got a problem. I got to throw some money this way. It's almost to the point, like, if you get on, you got to damn near say, here go this contract. Here go 10,000, 20, however much you want to give them. Bam, I looked out for you. You fuck that off, that's on you.
I mean, that's the only way that I feel like to do it, because if you give him that one opportunity to give him the 4,800, right, or 48,000, then he's gonna be like tomorrow, oh, let me get 5,000. Like you can't open up that book. You got to just leave it alone. Now the contract, I agree with that, like, cause I feel like that's solid. You know what I mean? But if you give that family member or whoever that one opportunity, it's gonna be another. It's gonna be another, and it might not be him, but it's gonna be another family member, and be like, "Oh, he gave me 4,800. Oh, let me see if I can get 10 million from." Like, nah, it's a hard no.
Let me be rich. Let me get rich today. I'm gonna bring everybody that been there to the round table. Here you go. Bam, bam, bam. Here goes some bread. Basically figured out, but this is just off the strength. And then maybe later down the line, as I'm accumulating more money, I'm gonna start educating you on how to make more moves, how to do certain things. And that way we all be each other crutch versus just everybody depending on me. Especially because if you're around somebody that got money and they not putting you in position to help get no money, they don't really fuck with you anyway.
Right.
End of the day, before you even have to ask. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I feel like even if you giving your family money, 9 times out of 10, if you first generation wealth, y'all don't know shit about money, or your family don't know shit about money or making money. So I feel like before you even give them the money, it's like, all right, I'm gonna lace you with information on how to keep this and grow it. Like I think like you should make them take some type of financial literacy course. So here go the 10,000 you want, but I'm gonna make sure you don't fuck it off.
Right.
Because I got the resources to teach you and help you invest in whatever business you want to do. Bro, you ain't turning 4,800 into 2 million, but you can turn it into some thousands.
48,000.
No, it was
4,800.
4,800.
Like a tax return. Like that's tax return money. Like
It sounds unbelievable.
that's crazy. But yeah, shout out to Jay though. He do a lot of shit behind the scenes that he don't like in the public that you would be amazed that he's doing. So shout out to Jay though. But yeah, you're not entitled to nobody's money. I don't care how rich they is.
At all.
You're not. Whatever somebody do for you, appreciate that because you are not entitled to the next man's money. You got the same 24 as me. Make it happen.
Facts.
Next topic I want to touch on. I really want to hear this from the women too because, man, the black women went crazy when this news broke. And I was like, why? Y'all know who Travis Kelce is, right?
The white boy.
The football player.
The
Yes.
white boy.
He was dating. I forget her name. Do you know her name? The black chick he was dating?
No.
I don't know her name. Excuse me. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to look it up. But basically, he was dating this black chick, right? He was the white boy cosplaying a nigga.
Right.
So he had the black haircut, the black swag. He played football. He hanging out with the black players. He got the black girlfriend. So we damn near like, oh, he invited to the barbecue. This is what everybody's saying. Like, he's damn near a nigga. I guess they just broke up.
Kayla Nicole.
What's her name?
Kayla Nicole.
Kayla Nicole. Okay, bam. He dating her. They break up, and rumors start floating on he want to get with Taylor Swift. And recently, she just popped up at one of his games. But now that whole nigga swag that he had is gone now that they're dating, supposedly. They're dating. Cut the beard. He got the police mustache. He cut the fade. He got the police fucking box cut. Like, he looked like a straight cop now. So he went from nigga to cop. He went from black woman to Taylor Swift, and black women went crazy. I can't believe he betrayed us. Like, hold on. This is a white man. You do know he's a white man.
Right.
He just left a black chick for a white woman. Not only that, they like, oh, he stepped down because the black woman, I guess her body, she looks way better than Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift a fucking billionaire.
Right.
Famous, all type of shit. So I don't know how you go from a regular chick to a billionaire and it's a step down. But how y'all feel about this? Because black women are saying he betrayed black women, this white man.
I didn't realize he was ours. But I'm like, if the nigga want to be a chameleon, let him be it. Like, he trying to make sure he fit in with the whole Taylor Swift vibe. Like, I don't see the problem. Like, but I didn't realize he was ours. I'm like, just because you dating a black girl don't mean that you black. Just like the fucking Kardashians. Just because they got a whole bunch of black dick in them don't make them black. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, just because you dating a race don't make you that. You still your race. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's a PR stunt. Now all of a sudden, she at the game, hugged her with her mama, and he got a fucking commercial. Nigga ain't never been on a commercial until he got with Taylor Swift.
Mm.
And they like, we only seen them like sit, like her sit on his lap. It was not like really no affection there. So I feel like it's just a PR stunt to get him, popping. Because nobody was really paying attention to him other than him just being her boyfriend, looking good, being like the white boy that looked black. I didn't even know he played fucking football.
There's actually a few memes of girls saying that they didn't know who he was. Like, she
Nah,
made him
he
popular.
a top nigga.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I
like-
still don't.
Yeah, he one of the top niggas he one of the top players in the
Absolutely.
NFL.
And even then, though, none of that shit really matters. If he do whatever he do, that's on him. That's his motherfucking life.
Right.
But people understand, like, this world is damn near like a circus, especially for them celebrities. Like, they be having all type of contracts and shit to have relationships and all different type of perspectives of how they want to be viewed. So they doing stuff, and people like what we're doing are entertaining it, and they're getting what they looking for up out of it, regardless if he fucking with her for real or not. So him doing what he do, talking about he betrayed y'all, like, that shit just sound crazy as
What
fuck.
we don't understand too is
That
he
ain't
may-
even your
he may
nigga.
feel like he leveled up his look, so he may have just been doing that because
He
was
can't
really
feel
doing
like
the,
that.
Push your mic in a little bit.
I mean, we don't know what he feels.
Push your mic in.
Nah, but I think it's closer to what she was saying. Like, he's fitting if you fucking with Taylor Swift, you need to be moving like this with me.
But
type
but
shit.
that's what I mean by leveling up his look. We may not look at it like a level
Yeah.
up. He may look at it like that. So he
Mm.
may look at it like, okay, I was messing with this black girl. I had to play the part. So here it is. Now I'm with this white girl. I got to play this part. I mean, it ain't none of my business. So I don't really give a fuck. Like,
Right.
something like this don't move me at all. Like, I don't care what's going on. I really don't have an opinion. I'm just saying that shit. We don't know what he thinking. And,
Yeah.
and he with her, he moving a certain way. Because I know just dealing with men, I've moved a certain way depending on the man I was with. You know what I mean? I wasn't changing up. I wasn't trying to be somebody else. No, I just know who the fuck I got. And I know I better get this shit together.
Right. So
You
you
know
a
what I'm
smart
saying?
woman. That's how you
Yeah.
supposed to adjust to a man program.
Yeah, I'm going to adjust every time.
It's crazy to say that he betrayed us. Like, they really was viewing him as a black man because he cosplayed a black man.
Yeah, because he had the beard,
Right.
he had the hair. Bitches love a beard. So
But I always say this. Anytime anybody outside of our race does anything that is just normal for us to do, they get boosted up. Like,
Right.
if you're not black and you do a black dance, it's like magnified by 1,000,000,000.
Right.
If you're not black and use black slang, magnified by 1,000,000,000. Like, bro, this is just a regular. He's just like a regular nigga. Like,
He a regular white boy.
he a regular white
like,
boy, but he got nigga swag, so now they go
Nah.
crazy for him.
Yeah, but they stereotyping him because he got a personality.
Right.
That's the biggest thing with him. And even then, Kelce had his own show where he had like 50 women from different states, all different type of women. So to
We-
see here, he had his own show, like dating Kelce or some shit. Like, so they doing all this extra shit just for nothing, really. Like,
But see, this is like on the last show when I was talking about how you were saying, you know, we might need to date outside our race. And I was like,
Right.
listen, they will fuck with you, they'll swirl with you, but they won't marry you. And you know what I'm saying? They won't take it all the way. I mean, there's some exceptions. There's exceptions to every rule. But for the norm, especially for the rich and the wealthy, they just like pumping and dumping. And then when it's time to build the family and share the wealth, oh, they go back with their people and conform right back to their original self. But like you said, I think it's a PR stunt because all of a sudden he's doing the Pfizer commercials.
Right.
You the face of the vaccine now, and I heard they trying to get her to do the Super Bowl halftime show. So
With
it's
Usher?
like,
With
all
Usher?
right,
Oh.
yeah, and we finna talk about that because that's crazy. So they were saying like this is basically his inductee into the Illuminati or the next step of whatever they got going
Usher?
with the
Uh,
Kelce.
oh.
Because now, you know, even he came out and was like, you know, the media is doing a lot because at the Chiefs game, it's no longer even about the game. It's Taylor Swift. That's all they fucking talking about.
Right.
Every NFL clip is Taylor Swift. So I think it's a PR stunt, though.
Yeah. Definitely.
For sure. I think it's PR stunt.
She
But
got the white
speaking of Usher, what we doing with Usher? Solomon, please pull up a recent pic of Usher. This nigga is
Wait, what's that? Wait.
What we doing with
attacking
Usher?
hey, you know what they said? They said this is fashion.
What we doing with Usher?
Wait,
This
are you
nigga
attacking
walking
Usher?
around. Bro, have you not seen the outfits he been wearing lately?
have
Because we all
not.
know he's been announced he's doing the NFL halftime show.
Correct.
Ever since then, this nigga done went left. I just seen the nigga in the skirt.
Yeah, let's
A
Almost
see.
kilt.
like a 40-year-old granny.
They had him with the rollers in his hair.
Maybe he's
All
doing
right,
a
I gotta
movie.
find
Like,
that.
He got something going on.
Bro, he came out with a
He-
Balenciaga mat. It wasn't, I don't know what it looked like a pair of ripped up pantyhose on his face. And he just walking around
has to
with
be
these
for
goofy ass boots on.
You lying.
Bro, he's
I
looking
Pull it up. Let me
Yeah,
crazy.
facts. Let's see.
Look, just pull up
Well,
Usher
right
in the
now I
skirt.
see
Nah,
is-
not that one.
No, not that. He got
I'm
like
about
a
to say, he
skirt
look
and a
cute
kilt.
right there.
Right.
Don't do
All right,
all
hold
this.
on, let's
Go
see.
just
No, you
type-
probably got to go to the shade room.
Nah, just type in.
Just type in Usher in the skirt.
I can't.
Usher in a skirt. Okay, what type
Bro,
of-
he got like
Yeah,
a
Usher
full
in a
blown,
skirt.
and they
Kilt,
saying
like a
like,
kilt?
you know, yeah,
Maybe
like a
it's a
kilt.
kilt.
Nah, but no, it's a skirt.
Maybe was it for Fashion Week?
I don't give a
Matter
damn
what.
what it
There
was
go
for. Look,
There
look
go
at
right
this nigga's
there.
right
It
there.
is Fashion Week.
Right
Don't
there.
matter.
Blow that up.
Come on, man.
That is Fashion
Is
Week.
y'all finna walk
Come-
around with a nigga like that?
Not at
It's
all.
for
What we
fashion.
doing with this?
Hello.
Are you finna walk
You
around
do
a
it
man
for
like that?
you do it for fashion.
What
Are
we
you
doing
finna
with
walk
this?
around a man like that?
I'm just saying if it's for fashion.
Are you finna walk around with a
First of
man
all, I'm
like
not gonna walk around
Hold
with a man. So
Hold on. But this is what they saying. Because you know, every black male celebrity, before they level up to the next level, they got to put a dress on.
every
So they saying that since he got that Super Bowl performance, this is his humiliation ritual. You walking out with the dress, you walking out with the pantyhose on your
kilt.
face.
it's not a dress.
What about
Where the
the,
It's
pantyhose at?
different.
so what about the hair?
What I can't see it because the glare.
It's got a beanie on there.
That's a beanie?
Yeah.
That's a beanie with some stuff on there.
Yeah.
That nigga
Like,
ain't
it's for
Scottish. We don't
fashion.
wear kilts.
That's not.
I mean,
But he had Fashion
everybody was
Week,
talking
though.
shit when what's his name? Jaden did it. And I'm like, okay, it's for fashion though. Like, hello, it's fashion.
that's
So-
just not masculine.
There
It's
you go.
not, but
Thank-
it's
that-
for
But that-
fashion.
They don't
Doesn't
get what's
matter.
going
That's-
on, what they
that's
doing
what
to the
they
black
want us
men.
to see. They want us
Yeah.
to see this nigga looking like a chick.
Exactly.
That's how they want us to view black men. Period. I don't care what nobody say.
That's basically what we getting at. They demasculating black men left and right.
Absolutely.
You just see the boy, what's the dude, Jimmy Butler with the press down,
Oh,
things
my
in his
God.
lip,
Ooh.
eye ring, and
Who is that?
all that.
Basketball
That's
player.
what I'm
Jimmy
Oh, I
Butler?
see him getting his hair straightened.
Hair press.
But didn't he want that?
I'm
Right.
saying that, though, but look at the look he was having.
He was trying to be a rock star.
That's what you call it.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the issue because man, they say this stuff is conspiracy theory shit, but then it always lines up. It's like you were not doing this prior to getting this performance.
So now he
Usher
got it.
always been swagged out,
Come on now.
real regular Atlanta nigga, like you feel me, A-Town.
But was that
When
for
you
one
start doing
moment?
this?
Was that for one moment,
Why
or
this
is that
late in his
his
career
whole
he start
get
acting
down?
like that?
You said what?
Is that for one moment, or is that his get down now?
I mean, every time he stepped out, it's been getting weirder and weirder. And it's just a coincidence. Right after they announced, hey, he's doing the halftime show, and they say
So now they
anytime,
got him.
anytime you level up, you got to
Where
get
was he at when
humiliated
that picture was
publicly.
taken?
It's Fashion Week.
It's Fashion
was.
Week.
But
So,
now
where
they
was
got
he at?
him.
Was he like at like an event?
He,
Like a fashion.
He was in
Fashion,
probably
like-
Europe, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they do it in Paris or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
But
Well,
my
now they
thing
got
is,
him.
okay, if I'm going to Fashion Week, give me some swaggy shit, some
Right.
masculine shit.
Why
Why I
do
got to
I
wear
have to
this
wear
kilt?
this?
I'm not even Scottish. I'm a nigga.
Right.
What the
That's
fuck I'm
thing
doing
right
with a
there.
kilt on?
But what if that was what the whole fashion show was?
He
You
was
know what I
the
mean?
only one
Because
that did
usually,
that.
so what was the fashion show? No, I know, but sometimes if their line looks like that, then they're gonna take a piece from the line
And give it to the artist.
and give it to the artist to sit in the front row.
Okay,
Is
that's
that
So
all
I'm
he-
just
is
saying,
that all
like,
he
is
could
that
wear?
what is that what?
Was that his only option?
I'm going to opt out.
Did they?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm going to opt out of this
because
one.
I'll get in the
I
back
want to
row.
know what the fashion show looked like that he went to.
Because
Well,
sometimes
keep
the
in
fashion
mind,
show has
though-
a theme. The fashion
Yeah.
could have been kilts.
Well, keep in mind though, the whole point of a fashion show is to sell fashion.
Right.
So if they got him wearing a skirt, then they want to sell skirts to men.
Come on now.
Yeah, but okay, and that's my
Kilt.
point is, are you rocking with that? Because I'm not wearing no skirt day to day.
No.
I'm Usher. I'm already rich. I'm famous. I'm doing a halftime show. I'm finna make so many million. I mean, you don't get paid for the halftime show, but just the publicity off of the
You get
loan,
paid?
these people make
No,
no, you
but
don't get paid.
You get so much more.
You get so
after
many
that.
more
You get
looks.
hella endorsements all the
You
time.
get
Yeah.
paid off the back end.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need to put this on.
At all.
So it got it like, no, they already trying to demasculate the black man anyway. Every time I look on TV, we in
Every
dresses,
single time.
fucking high heels, skirts, painting our nails. Like there's no real men that are black in the limelight anymore. They all look like bitches. So Usher, I don't know, man. We gotta holler about this one, man. You ain't getting the pass for that one, bro.
At all.
At all.
Mm.
Fuck all that.
So speaking of Jimmy Butler,
Yeah, this nigga went emo.
This
This
Right.
nigga cra-
And
that
it-
looked like
and it's
Photoshop.
ugly. And it's ugly.
That looked like Photoshop.
She should have bumped the ends a little bit.
That's crazy.
Why would you
She
try
should
that
bump
straight
the
like that
end.
on the end?
He looked like somebody fucking auntie.
Because I think he was trying to be like emo.
Yeah, he was trying to be emo, but come on, bro.
It didn't read well.
It didn't.
No.
I thought
Okay.
it was a prank.
Look,
I thought
look,
it was a
look.
prank.
Now, speaking of demasculating black men, moving on, I just seen this story. Wayne Brady came out as pansexual.
Lord
Now,
Jesus.
for the people who don't know what a pansexual is, it's basically somebody that is attracted to all genders. There's only two genders, so basically he's attracted to both, men and women. He doesn't have a preference per se. Would you ladies date a man that was pansexual?
No.
Absolutely not. And
Why not though? Why not?
So he's saying that not only does he date men and women, he dates men who thinks they're women and women who
Like
thinks
trans,
they're
right?
men.
Yes.
Women who have gotten surgery, men who have it's too much.
He got no preference,
Yeah,
basically.
it's too much though. Like I just think you're a weirdo. But I've always thought he was a little weird anyway. Yeah, it's something about him. I don't know. He just seemed kind of goofy to me. But yeah, I just think it's too much. And absolutely no. I would
That's a hard
I
no?
would never. Not
Oh no,
not-
he
not
was asking,
bisexual,
not me.
not-
He
not
like, bitch.
No, I'm saying,
She said I said no, goddamn.
bisexual. Listen, when I tell you my man needs to be a man, I'm talking about he needs to be a man. It ain't no, well, I kind of suck a dick a little bit. You know, depend on. No, he needs to be a man. That's it. That's your only option. Be a man.
So he can't wear a kilt at Fashion Week?
I don't give a fuck what week it is. You understand?
That nigga better not put that skirt
You
on.
better not put that skirt on.
I feel the fuck out of that. Now you being married to a woman, I'm actually shocked. Because I would
Shocked
think
by what?
that you would be a little more fluid because you actually are.
I'm not judgmental, like do you? But I'm not. You said it. Well, I date him. I'm not gonna date him, but you know what I mean. I'm about that life. So he been in the clubs all the time. I knew he was everything. You know what I'm saying about that life. Huh? Yeah, he twirling and shit. You know what I mean? He doing everything. So I mean, I already knew. But if I'm rolling with a dude, I don't want us both to be sucking dick. Like no, like you know what I mean? That's a hard no. I'm just saying, like I can't.
I know, but you're bisexual.
I said that I'm not judgmental. If you do whatever you do, that's fine. I just don't want to be a part of it.
No, not being
That's all.
judgmental. It's all right to be judgmental. We all judge, but let's take the judgmental part out. As a bisexual person, I find it kind of crazy. Like you're not open to a bisexual person.
He not bisexual though.
He like everything.
He like everything.
I don't
That's
want to
what
be
that
with
is.
a trans person. I don't want to do that.
She don't like everything.
I
She
don't-
like
yeah.
a girl or a guy. That's it.
Yeah.
She not attracted to transgenders.
A girl or a guy, that's the only thing that exists. All that other shit is like.
I don't want all of that.
There is nothing.
You know, it's the what is it?
It's like the
LGBT.
extras
Nah, I
on the
know
side.
we
It's-
call it
it's
all that, but
every-
there
it's
is
the
a
alphabets
man
at
and
this
woman,
point.
regardless of what they
Alphabet
Yeah,
game.
it's the alphabet
Right.
game at this point. Because every
I-
time I look up, they add on another letter.
Right.
So.
Like I met somebody and you know, he was talking and then I was like, okay, he doing little things with his hands. It was throwing me off, right? I'm like, he do too much with his hands. But he cool, right? So we talking.
Show us his hands.
He just was like, you know how you talking? He was just like, yeah.
Oh, that wrist was a little too limp.
Yeah, he did this.
That wrist was broke.
I said,
not broke.
So we smoking, and you know when people be high, they loosen up.
Right.
He did it again, and then I was like, do you like boys sometimes?"
Oh,
And it just came out. He was like, "Why you ask me that?" I'm like, "I'm just curious." I'm like, "I'm not judging you." And he was like, "Yeah, like I'm bisexual." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then we never talked after that.
What's that talking about?
Cause it's like, you almost got me. And it's like we both, my brother, because my little brother is gay. He was like, "But what's wrong with that?" I'm like, it's nothing wrong with him being that way. But you sucked dick before.
oh.
And now you trying to kiss me. I know you brush your teeth and all that, you sanitize. But it's the thought of you sucking dick. And then as soon as you come to me, as soon as your mouth comes, I'm just seeing dick in your mouth. I don't, it's just,
Okay, but
No.
let me ask y'all this. If he, let's just say he the pansexual, he bisexual, whatever.
he the pansexual.
But let's say he's the giver. He's not doing he just like, I'll get half from anybody type shit.
Oh, so he like,
From
No.
anybody?
Nah, because y'all keep saying like him sucking dick is like, nah, that's out. So what if he like,
change things because
I'm the only one getting sucked. Like I'm not doing the sucking type shit. Would that change your dynamic
No.
of fucking with the nigga?
No.
Not at all. Not one bit.
Not one bit.
Because you had another man's saliva on your genitals.
Let's go next topic.
Look,
I'm with Thor, sure.
Look, I'm just trying to get the dynamics from y'all because
That's too much.
it's a lot. Listen, it's a lot of women right now that are saying they're attracted to bisexual guys, and I'm like, and it's a lot of black women.
But I think that that's because they have this, like, you know how a guy's fantasy to be like with two women. Sometimes I feel like recently a lot of black women be like, "Oh, I want to have two guys." You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same. Like, okay, well, I want to have two guys.
Women been getting hit by two men for shit.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of poly situations are like coming up. I see a lot of people on YouTube where they got a husband and a boyfriend and a husband, do stuff together too. So it's just like she gets it right. I'm not saying I partake in it. I'm just saying like it's the idea
Is it your fantasy to have two?
hell nah.
No,
But-
not the men doing nothing together. I mean,
Huh?
two men
Together?
on you.
No.
Not them doing shit together, like getting a train ran on you.
No. But I
No?
just feel like that's a recent, I don't know, fantasy. That's why I feel like a lot of black women are like, "Oh, I'm down for it."
I think
because
it's every
they
woman's
wanna-
fantasy.
No, so let me
No.
just say this because it was.
It's for sure.
It's
No,
a what?
I think that's every woman's fantasy deep
To have
down.
two
To get a train
guys?
ran on.
No, listen. For me, if I was to have a fantasy, because this is not my fantasy, but if I was to have one, it'll be a man and a woman. It'll never be two men under no circumstance. Because I feel like something wrong with y'all. Because y'all dicks and balls and everything all within the same vicinity and one in the
Well,
pussy,
not
one in the ass,
really,
They
'cause-
touching and bumping and shit.
No, because you
It's gonna be
sucking
one at the
and
head and one at the
fucking-
back.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sucking and
We're
fucking.
never gonna.
Yeah.
You're only doing that. No,
Yes.
because, no,
That's a
because
fact.
I
No,
don't-
oh God.
She
Because
watching, she watching too much porn.
No, I don't like
Yeah.
that.
we not doing the double penetration
No,
shit.
it's sucking and fucking.
We ain't penetrating.
And then
Where
y'all
did that come
competing.
from? Where did double penetration come from? Somebody started that shit, so somebody ass does.
Porn.
It looks good in movies.
It does.
Okay,
That's what
cool.
I'm
So,
saying.
But who's in reality?
all I'm
who's
saying
doing it,
is,
though?
so going back to what you were saying about the gay men and how black women feel like they have crushes. is this one dude on Instagram, and he's gay, and he's feminine, but he's fine. But it's something about him that I like. Never in life would I ever, but it's something about him that I like. But I think it's giving me like a little visual of that fantasy, having a man and a woman. It's crazy. I know it's crazy,
Nah, because
but it's just like a little visual of having a
So
man.
why you couldn't have that visual with a straight man?
What, two straight men?
No, one straight man. You said one man and one woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to visualize that with the gay nigga.
No, I don't have to. My point is just that
something just
I
clicked.
I just see him on Instagram, and it's something about him that just, I don't know, he's just attractive to me. But I think it's because I'm looking at him like a man and a woman, because like I was saying, a man and a woman would be my fantasy. It wouldn't be two
So
men
he's
wouldn't
sorta
be my
both
fantasy.
then.
I don't know. I just,
I
for
get
whatever
what you said.
Yeah, but
I get what you're saying. I just kind of wanted to, hear that from the women, because even Carrie Hilson, I want to say Carrie Hilson came out and was like low key throwing shots at Tyler the Creator, and he's came out that he's basically
He
gay.
always
Well, he
been a little
bisexual.
sassy.
Well, basically, I don't know if he all the way gay or he bisexual, but I know he fuck with dudes, and she was kind of like, throwing shots at him. So I'm like, damn, they really liking these gay niggas.
The thing is with them comparing us and them industry people, they see a lot of weird stuff going on already.
Facts.
So a lot of that stuff be normal in their lives. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just when they bring it to people's attention, we look at it like, damn, that's wild. But they seeing that probably on a daily. All them
Right.
damn
It's a
parties and shit they
lot
be
of
going
shit.
to.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit
For
that be
sure.
going on.
Yeah,
Like,
I just go home once that party gets started. I'm like, all right,
Yeah, we
y'all.
out of here.
nah,
I'm gonna
for
see
real,
you
it's
later.
lit.
You don't want to
Swinger
stay?
parties,
Yeah, 50 was
no.
just talking about that. He just did a
I
concert
don't want to stay.
Yeah,
where he was like, yeah, that's why I don't go to Diddy parties, because they hugging niggas from the front and the back at the same
they
time.
doing
I ain't
all
with that shit.
kind of shit.
Shout out
Swinger
to the
parties
LGBT, but
and
I ain't
all
with that
kinda
shit. That's
Who
shit.
was it? Was it Nelly? Nelly was hugging him from the back, and he had like this Nelly arm, and he was biting his lip. He was like, "Ooh,
yeah.
Diddy was.
That's look. Moving on. Moving on. Enough of that.
Pass.
Okay, I saw this debate. Well, it wasn't even a debate. A woman came out online, and I've been saying this for years, and they was telling me, "Oh, you cheap ass nigga, you boop boop man." Now, a woman has said this, that basically a dinner and a movie for a first date is basically outdated. Like it's not a good idea. Like if I just met you, I got your number, we talking on the phone, we finna go link up for the first time. A dinner and a movie is probably not the best idea. How do the ladies feel about this? Because I've always said this. Trying to get to know somebody with food in your mouth don't seem ideal to me. That's more like some couple shit. Like I'm comfortable around you.
I would say not the movies because you can't really talk in the movie.
Yeah. I agree.
And then you talk in the movie, I'm gonna be like, can you shut up? I'm trying to watch the motherfucking movie. I hate when people be talking during the movie, like, or be like, oh, what's gonna happen next? I don't know. It's a new fucking movie. Like, just watch it. And then depend, like, I mean, food. Yeah, we can eat and talk, cause like I'm not afraid. Our girls be like, oh, I don't want to eat and talk.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck that food up. We're gonna talk, and then afterwards we could take a little walk and walk the food off. And then if we vibe and we can hang out a little bit more. But if I don't like you, then we could just go our separate ways.
Mm.
But I feel like you can't just be taking everybody out to eat either. You got to get to know that person and see if that's what they want to do. Like my first date, sometimes like we'll go hiking. I want to see if a nigga actually work out because I like to work out. You can't be no out of shape fat ass nigga. That's not gonna fucking work. Or you guys want to eat hamburgers and shit. That's not gonna work. I'm vegan. We're going to a vegan restaurant on our first day. So we're not even about to be full. We're going to get a little something. We're going to go take a walk so I can get to know you. Because if I don't like you after this, I'm never going to talk to you again. You ain't got to feel like you spent thousands of dollars on me or anything. You spent $50 and took a walk and got some exercise. You should be grateful.
Bars. How you feel?
Not the movie, because it's dark. I don't want you trying to touch me and shit.
Damn.
But girl, bye. But like a bar, because you're gonna get a little intoxicated, and I'm gonna be able to see who you really are. So I would say a bar or like a dinner.
What if the person don't drink?
What if they smoke? We can just get high.
Yeah, then we can
We
go
can
get
get
high.
high.
I need
Get high and go on a hike? It's crazy.
Go on a hike. Let's see
when
what
you
you
dating,
about.
you get the representative, so you don't really get the person anyways. So I need all that to come down.
I agree.
Because
I
I'm
think
like,
it
if
take
I go
about 6
to
months.
yeah,
6
because I'm
months.
like, if I'm going to dinner,
6
I'm gonna
months is
eat.
crazy.
Nah,
That's a
I'm
long
saying
time.
before people get to showing you within that 6 months,
Yeah.
you're going to eventually see who they really are. Like I said in the beginning, like she said, it's going to be a representative of a
Yeah.
person. They're going to still be trying to impress you, still be fresh. Then when they start getting comfortable, then you're gonna see the real them.
But not if you hire drunk. You're gonna be like, shit, fuck, I
So
forgot.
why do you
You're
want
gonna
to?
be who you are.
Why do you want to rush that though?
Rush what?
That
Don't waste my time.
getting to know.
Yeah,
them.
don't
I
waste
want to
my
know who
time
you are in
because
30 fucking days.
yeah, because if it takes 6 months, then I done wasted
long.
6 months.
That's
of
a
my
half a
fucking
year.
Is time really
I feel
wasted?
you.
It
Yes.
is because I could have been using that time for somebody else better.
So what's different if y'all dealt with somebody for 5 years and then it didn't end right? Versus
That's
dealing
still
with
a waste
Okay.
of my
somebody
fucking time. I'm mad.
Let me tell you something.
So
my Pisces.
because you could get the experience and learn a lesson from it, and time wasn't really wasted if you learn from it.
What type of fucking lesson do I need to learn for 5 years?
I'm not saying you learn from 5 years. I'm giving an
Patience.
example because y'all saying y'all wasting time if you're dealing with somebody. So what is time really wasted? Because at the end of the day, it's going to expire anyway.
Yeah, but I don't want to expire. I don't want to expire thinking that this nigga about to change. I'm up out of here. If I don't like you doing something within, you got 90 fucking days, like work. You get your benefits in 90 fucking days.
Probationary period.
Yeah, if in 90 days I'm not feeling something and I'm bringing it to your attention, you're not trying to change it, you bring it to my attention and we just not clicking, I'm up out of here. Life is too
Facts.
fucking short to be like, well, I'm going to just put up with him yelling and screaming
it-
at
is-
me because
is
he's cute. Nah, fuck all
Is
that.
it safe to say that y'all going in shit looking for the bullshit?
No.
Because
I hope that
it's like let me go
I
see Lowe's and
hope-
see what he is.
I
Let me go see
hope
this.
that-
Let me try to get a nigga. Yeah, let me go
I'm
see the worst
hoping.
things in this nigga first. Like, let me not.
I'm
go-
hoping that this the one. You
This
know
the
what I mean?
one.
Trying to get a nigga drunk, take
Right.
advantage of him.
You listen.
Do some strange.
Let me
I
find,
love it.
let me
Dang,
find
look.
out because this nigga, this ain't gonna be right yet. So let me see. It's gonna bullshit gonna come out
Hold
eventually.
on.
What about you?
How you feel about the dinner and the movie? I agree is out. We can't even talk.
Yeah.
That's dumb. How you feel about the dinner?
Dinner's cool. Dinner's cool. I think like for me, like an ideal first date would be to go shoot pool. I think most men
That's
that
cool.
I've dealt with, I don't know if all men, I can't speak
Okay.
for them.
That's cute. I
Most
like
men
that.
I've dealt with like to shoot pool, wouldn't mind shooting pool. And then it kind of lets me know a little bit about them because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to win. I shoot pool. I'm in pool leagues. I'm going to win.
Hold
So
on.
I need to see how you respond to me
Pool
winning.
is different.
Okay,
Huh?
I like
Damn.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been to
it's-
pool. a
but I
couple
need to
times.
see how you respond to me winning because I'm telling you, I don't rub some niggas the wrong way.
Hold on. You in
Yeah,
the
they
league?
don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
losing.
I didn't even know they had pool leagues.
Yeah, they
Captain
do.
in a
Yeah, I
pool
know,
league.
that's-
You know I do trick shots and all type of shit.
Yeah, I shoot.
You know what? That is dope. I think I went on maybe 1 or 2 pool dates, and they are dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause you
that's
guys
a
have
great
fun.
one.
If you
Yeah.
drink, you have a drink. If not, you just chill, listen to some good music.
Yeah, you
But
got
you
time
guys
to
can really
talk.
talk and really get to know each other. So
That's
an
different.
ideal one for me.
Yeah,
You
that's-
get
And as
points
far
for
as
that.
like the 90
Yeah.
days
For sure
and
that's
things like that, I don't put a time limit on it. And I don't feel like I waste my time because I can honestly say that everybody I've dealt with, like on that level, I learned something from. I gained something from them and I took it away and applied it to the next relationship. I don't look at things like I wasted my time because I mean I was here already. It's not like shit I could have been doing something else or you may not have been doing nothing else. I just look at it like shit. I got something out of it.
I definitely
more
would
than
have been
likely
doing
it's gonna be
something
something
else.
positive.
That's a great outlook. That's a great outlook. How you feel, bro?
Nah, that's why I said what I said about time being wasted because it's not really wasted. Time is really just more so made up anyway. But 9 times out of 10, depending on what you're dealing with, like I say, everybody's going to expire at some point. So you could say you wasted time, but it goes back to say we're only experiencing people. You got the experience that you were supposed to get at that moment, regardless of how you want to look at it. I could have been doing this, doing that. That ain't what happened. What happened was supposed to happen. Who you dealt with, who you were supposed to deal with at that moment to either elevate or get to where you get to meet the next person and keep learning. You know what I mean? That's all it is in life anyways, continued growth. Other than that, you're going to perish if you're not growing.
Right.
Clip that up.
Yeah.
First date.
You said first date. Now, I like what she said, though. That's good, though. I like the pool thing and I like the hiking thing because I like to work out, too. I like to hike, so that's good. But I'm a beach boy, too. I just go to the beach and I'll be chilling. I'll be cool. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's easy for me, depending on what it is.
Niggas don't be liking to go to the beach though. Like niggas be weird.
Okay, for me, I don't like the dinner thing. I almost never did. One is awkward. You trying to eat and look cute. 2, I need to see what you eating. Like automatically, I'll be turned off if you order some pork or some shit like that. It's over with. If she order more food than me, it's over with. If she over order, like okay, I'm paying and she going crazy. ordering shit she'll never order. Like,
Get a
okay.
side of steak.
Right,
But
exactly.
it
Like,
seem-
you
it
take
seem
it.
like
like
that would be a
it's-
perfect date for you. Then it seems like you should want that to be your first.
Nah,
date
hell
because You
nah.
got so many things that you don't want to happen with her eating, so you might need to make that your first date every.
Nah,
That shit out the
nah,
fucking
but look-
way.
Weed these motherfuckers out,
Right.
Nah, but look, see, with the women, y'all just show up and look cute. For us, we're actually investing. So if I'm going on 2 or 3 dates a week, I mean, that shit gonna start to add up. You feel me? So I don't like to waste the investments. Plus, I want to know that you genuine. I literally know females, literally, not making this up. They go on dates for the free meals, right?
Here we go.
Really?
Hold on, I've had
Here we go.
guess I'm
no.
old
Listen,
school.
no cap.
Because
I had homegirls. I ain't gonna say her name, but when we was younger, she was like, she has dating apps because she knows anytime she hungry or she broke, she could get on this dating app and get a date and get a free meal. She was doing that breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and
And he
dinner.
told me that. And I'm just like, then unfortunately, your friend is the lame. Like,
Yeah.
that's just weird. Like, that's just too many energies. So you gonna go to breakfast for a free bitch, breakfast don't cost that fucking much. It's $25. Like, or cook you something. Spend that $25 and buy yourself breakfast, lunch, and dinner and cook yourself something to eat. All that, that's just weird to me. That's lame bitch energy. And she giving us a bad name because I don't
Right.
do weird shit like that. If
I-
if I don't like you, I'm not going to lunch with you. Fuck you and your lunch. I don't like you. You can cash out me the money. I can buy my own lunch, but to go with you, no, thank you. I don't want to go with you.
Listen, optimal first date for me: coffee date, smoothie date,
Yeah.
the beach, somewhere public where she don't feel like in danger. Like, I'm just meeting you, but it's still quiet enough and low key enough. We could talk and get to know each other. We really can't talk at dinner. Like, let's just be real. Unless we in a relationship where we comfortable and it's like, I don't give a fuck. I talk my, like, it's nothing. But hiking, I love that. But a lot of women is scared of that too. Cause they like, I don't know this nigga. I'm not finna be in the wilderness with you. Like,
You just go to a popular hiking trail, like go to Culver City Stairs, go to Rainier Canyon. It's a billion
Right.
fucking people out there. Ain't nobody trying to kidnap your ass.
ain't nobody trying to kidnap your ass. Like, let's stop playing. I love hiking.
Right.
A lot of
right.
not
times,
going hiking on no first date,
a lot of
though.
times with that dinner
No,
stuff and all
not
the
the first
talking,
date.
that should be overrated anyway. Because a lot of people be capping. So it's like you can talk so much, but when you experiencing doing things, you gonna see that person for who
Right,
they are.
right.
You ain't gonna.
For example, this girl, she like, yeah, I'm high vibrations. I do this, I do that. Her best friend be like, this bitch eat Taco Bell. Like,
Not
As low vibrational as it can get.
as low vibrational as you get. She eats Taco Bell. We go get Mexican pizzas every Tuesday. Like, what the
Understood.
fuck? And she says she don't eat fast food. So people be lying, like capping, like you said, like trying to paint a picture, talking about somebody make this much money. No, you don't.
Wow.
You don't make that much money and eat Taco Bell. So
People.
relax.
That first date, be yourself.
Yeah.
I don't want to meet the representative. Like, I want to meet the you that come after the 4th and 5th date where you comfortable and your guard is down now. Like,
Right.
you ain't got to try to impress me with all these motherfucking lies and all this adding extra to your life. Like, let's stop it because we all know you meet a woman, she's more busy than the president. You fuck her good, you lay it down, all of a
the time
sudden
in
you
the
have
world.
no schedule at all. Like, damn, bitch, what happened to your job, your kids, and you
that
just want to
Fuck
see me
them
every
kids.
day?
Yeah,
Fuck that
fuck.
shit.
I sent it to their daddy.
God damn,
Fuck
what happened to
that
the
shit.
schedules? Like, just
Right.
What
come
schedule?
as you. Right, exactly. Like, just come as you. But yeah, moving on. Speaking of hiking and fitness, that's one thing I like to drill on here is fitness, especially to our community because we're lacking severely. I swear to God, I gym hop just to try to find more of us. And anywhere I go, everywhere I go, I'm literally damn near the only nigga in there. And there ain't never no black women in there. And if it is,
0.1%.
0.1%.
I'm that 0.1%. So I'm a big chick by nature. This is just what I am. But I'm solid. I got 5 kids and I'm 43, so shit looking a little different. It's shifting a little different. But I go to the gym tomorrow morning at 9. So I'm in a real estate school too. I alternate. One Saturday morning, I'll go to school. The other Saturday morning, I go cycling. I hike. I'm not doing that shit on no first date because my stamina is low. I'm trying to get that shit up. I don't need no nigga on the first date seeing how out of
You
fucking
out there
breath I am walking around. That's out. But I hike. I play tennis. I do shit like that. But I'm the same way. And I invite my friends all the time. Like, come with me. Come fuck with me. It's not gonna be any pressure. We're not trying to get buff out here. We're trying to get healthy. We want to look good naked. I mean, come on,
Right.
it's beneficial. So I'm part of that 1% because I be up in there like swimwear, LA Fitness,
Health is definitely wealth. 5 kids?
5 kids.
Wow.
Okay, let me ask you.
My oldest is 14.
Your bounce back is good.
Come on now.
Were you skinny before the first kid? Or have you been like
No,
always thick?
I've always been thick, but I ran track for 10 years. I played professional women's football, so I was fit. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on, you played that lingerie football?
No.
Hold on. Hey, I was gonna say, pull that shit up.
Right, I
Pull that shit up. Because she got a wagon. She's dragging a wagon. Pull
Right,
that
and
up.
I
Played
mean
the
dragging.
LFL.
Okay?
Dragging a wagon.
No, but yeah, I'm into fitness, but it's my eating habits. I think that's the main thing. More
That's
important.
80%.
than
That's
working
all-
out, my eating habits is what got me.
Definitely 80%. So I'm glad you said that because I was finna get on you when you said, oh, I'm just naturally, but it's the
Yeah.
eating habits.
Yeah,
Eating is, I don't give a fuck how much you work out. You cannot outwork a bad diet.
at
No.
all.
You cannot do it. But yeah, look, shout out to you. That's dope.
Right.
I didn't know that. Shout out to you,
Yeah, you don't look like it.
Miss Fitness Trainer.
Okay, fitness
Yeah.
queen.
Fitness queen. Oh, can you
So-
give him a spin around? Because she like 0% body fat. You got to give him the spin around.
Yeah.
You got to give him the spin. Hey, look, her back look better than mine. She's sculpted in this motherfucker. Woo! Hey, hit the siren on that. Hit the siren on that.
I am a body sculptor and a personal trainer and a fitness model. And when I go to the gym I go to, a lot of Black people go to. So I see a lot of, of us in there. But when I was going to Planet Fitness in Compton, this older Black man came up to me. He said, "Can I ask you something?" I'm like, "What?" He like, why no Black girls come, right? He like, "The Mexicans is out about to outdo y'all." I'm like,
That's facts.
hey, I be trying to get him up in here, And some people feel like they can't be my friend because I work out. Like, I'm not saying if we gonna hang out, we're gonna do something. We're gonna go for a hike. We're gonna do this. We're not just gonna go to brunch and drink mimosas all day. That's not my thing. So if you're gonna be my friend, we're gonna go get a smoothie, a juice. We're gonna take a walk in the park and talk and smoke and vibe. We're not about to eat bullshit and talk trash and talk about Jocelyn's Cabaret. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm all about just building yourself up, high frequency, listening to stuff that's actually going to stimulate your mind, manifestations, like affirmations. Like, we need to be more on that. So if you feel like, hey, I don't have the energy to go to the gym, grab your friend and go. Or go by yourself. A lot of people be like, oh, I need somebody to go with me. Look at yourself in the fucking mirror. That should be all the motivation that you need. When you walk upstairs, how do you feel? Are you out of breath?
You know what I'm?
Absolutely.
What's
Bars.
crazy? That's facts. But what I'm learning, people are actually fearful to go to the gym.
Yes.
People are scared to go to the gym.
My godmom is scared to go to the
Why?
gym.
But because you might be out of shape, you might be
Oh.
whooped, you might be whatever, and now you feel like everybody's judging you, but really you just judging yourself. You in the gym, people ain't even thinking about you.
Not at all.
And you scared to go to a place that everybody's here doing the same thing you're doing. That's like being scared to go to the doctor's office and being worried about how they looking at you when everybody in here for the same shit. But
Exactly.
I learned that because I've even told people, like, I got you. Come in here. All you got to do is show up. I'm gonna work out with you as much as you need to get right. They might come for 1 day, 2 days, get sore, and never come back. Like,
Right.
cool.
The whole Planet Fitness model was built on that fear.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, like the
crazy.
no
Yeah.
judgment gym. No
They give you
judgment zone.
pizza
I don't like
Now that's crazy.
I don't like playing
That-
and
Look.
bagels and donuts
look.
and
Wait,
shit.
what?
Hey, look, that's low key like
Yes.
that's like giving you the disease and then the cure at the same time. Like,
Nah,
I'm
'cause
gonna
I want
keep
you to,
you
I want you
fat
to come back for
and
this.
come back to burn
And
it
they
off.
give you little candies in a fry in a little bucket, and you can just grab a handful while you walking out.
Planet
Yeah, I
Fitness
don't
is
like
not
that.
for you.
Planet Fitness on bullshit.
I didn't know that.
Nah, but with the
Yeah.
gym,
I'm
just-
going to the wrong gym now. I'm saying. I'm going to the wrong fucking gym.
Bitch,
Shit.
24, I'm
They
at
make, you,
Planet.
they make you feel good while you're whooping yourself out. They making you think you're doing some dirt.
okay, how you feel about it? Talk to me.
I be dabbling or whatever. I'm not consistent. That's my whole thing. I've always been like
This is
somewhat
my
fit.
friend.
Yeah. She always be trying to have me in the gym. I think it's just my consistency is my issue. But I don't mind being in a gym. Like I have a hell of addictive personality. So if I'm like in a gym, then I'm like, bitch, we every day. Like we in a gym. But then I like let work and life get to me and I be like, bitch, I'm tired. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just trying to balance.
Consistency is the key. I always
Yeah,
tell
right.
people, you're not always going to be motivated. Motivation comes, motivation goes. The one thing that you gotta be is consistent. You don't wait on the motivation because, like you said, when I'm motivated, okay, I'm in there, I'm good. And then those weeks that you ain't, you're losing all that progress. So stay
Right.
consistent. Even if you don't feel like going, get
Go.
your ass in there. You might not could do an hour today. I might do 30 minutes, but I
Exactly.
did
That part.
something.
You're gonna
You
feel
feel me?
better after.
Something's better than nothing.
Exactly.
You trust me, you're gonna feel better. But black people, keep going. Black people, get in the fucking gym. Like she
Yes.
said, like the old dude told her, to the women, they own y'all ass.
Owners.
I'm talking about the Mexicans, the
Mhm.
Asians, the everything, the Indian, bro, they are in there.
Even the white bitches.
The white Becky, they all got ass now. They
Right.
all got
But that's
hips.
hard.
They all got
No,
thighs.
them
No,
bitches-
I'm
no,
saying.
some of them in them
for real.
motherfucking areas.
No.
that
I'm
they-
saying because you know the
they
food,
working out.
we got the steroids, we
Yeah.
got the
Yeah, don't get
You know
me
what I'm
wrong.
saying?
It's bitches. Don't get me wrong. It's bitches in the gym taking steroids. I know a few, and they popular. They got the 1 million followers on Instagram. They taking steroids.
That's crazy.
But
Hey, it's
yeah,
that's deep.
yeah,
I ain't know that.
yeah. Bitches be shooting up in the parking lot before they go into the gym.
Shut
That's
up.
deep.
Girl.
But the gym is one thing I want to say too. If you are depressed, go to the gym. That is the biggest cure for
That part.
depression than a lot of other things. The mental of the gym, of callousing your mind, will do wonders for you in
Exactly.
every area of your life. You know what I mean? But
And
Definitely.
picture yourself. Picture what you want to look like. I feel like a lot of people be like, dang, I just want to lose this much and I want to be skinny. Like, okay, you have a goal. Yeah, you have a goal, but actually give yourself grace to get to that goal. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not gonna happen overnight. So if you have a goal, write that goal down. Create a vision board for yourself. In your mind, this is what I want to look like. Get to that. But you can't keep giving up. I'm
But I-
sore. If you keep starting over, you're gonna keep being sore.
But I
That's
think
a
we need to
fact.
be
That's a
realistic
fact.
also because I feel like as women we have this idea like, oh, I want to like Megan Good, but then bitch, your body it's not built like Megan Good. So
Right.
why would you pick somebody like that? So it's like when you are getting this idea of your goal, like be realistic with yourself, like
Exactly.
be toned. And I feel like sometimes as women we get so wrapped up, oh, I want to be 120, like I want to be like just go with based off of what your body feels like and not a number. Because I get caught up on the fucking number. I'll be like, God damn, I'm eat a cookie because I'm fucking fat anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. You know what
Listen,
I'm saying?
people.
Because you be getting all stuck on a fucking number.
go ahead.
People, comparison is the killer of all joy. Stop comparing your physique to the next person. You can use the next person's physique as motivation,
Right.
but like she said, your genetics ain't even making good. So why are you trying to get in the gym and build to be making good when that ain't your genetics? Be the best of your genetics. Be the best perfect you.
Right.
You ain't gonna look like the next. This is why the BBL going so crazy and all you bitches look the same, looking like fucking
Robots.
robots. All y'all look the same. No, we look different. Be the best you. I might got triple H's. I might got a flat chest with that. Like, be the best you. Configure your body to the best of your ability, to your genetics, and you gonna be perfect the way you were meant to be, the way God intended you to be. You don't gotta look like the bitch over there. You know what I'm saying? Be the best you.
The best you is the best anyway, because then there is no comparison, because they can never be another you.
That part.
So if you be the best you, you're gonna stand out regardless. So like you said, but like she was saying, keep a visual in your mind. Keep a visual in your mind of the things that you want. When I work out for myself, I see myself where I'm working out as growing. If my stomach too fat, I need to work on my stomach. I need to get my chest right. I need to do this. I need to do that. That's gonna be the best thing. Like you said, trying to compare yourself to everybody else is gonna have you fucked up.
Exactly.
Another thing, because people always asking me this, hey, I just want to lose the fat off my back arms, or I just want to lose the fat off my stomach. You cannot spot reduce. You can't spot reduce
Okay,
fat.
say it one more
right?
time, please.
You cannot spot reduce fat. So please stop asking how you can just lose fat in one section of your body. The way it works, you work out, you eat right, and the fat falls where it falls, depending on your body type and your genetics and blah, blah, blah. But you work out until the fat in that area falls off. But it's impossible to just go, I want to lose my stomach, I'm going to go do shit. No, it don't work that way. You have to lose overall body fat, and over time, that spot that you want to take the fat off, it will come off. But it takes time. Look, it did not take one cookie to get you overweight. It ain't gonna take one salad to get you in shape. Your ass it takes time. The same amount of time that it took you to get that goddamn big, it might take double the time to knock it off. But it's consistency. It's a journey. It's a marathon. You got to stay on that. And another thing, to the people that it's like, I want to go, but I don't know what I'm doing, invest in yourself. This is why they have personal trainers. This is why they have dietitians.
Exactly.
Stop buying all that goddamn designer. Stop going out to eat at these 5 stars. Take a break
Period.
on your social life for a minute. Take that money that you're spending at the club, invest that in a trainer for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Learn it. Actually get on and do some research. You got a fucking computer in your hand. Actually start reading on how to do this shit. Learn it. Because a lot of people, they'll do it as long as somebody's making them do it. But when
Exactly.
that person's not there, then what? You stuck.
Yeah.
So actually learn this shit. And another thing, people like to say it's all diet and working out. Before any of that, it's all mental.
All mental.
Everything is all mental. Your mind creates your reality. So if you telling yourself, because I always hear people say this, no matter what I do, I can't get in shape. I can't lose the weight. That's you telling trillions of cells in your body, we're not going to lose weight and we're not going to get in shape. So your body's going to react to your thoughts. It's never going to lose the weight. It's never going to get in shape. Like Messiah said, when you look in the mirror, already start envisioning where you want to be. Your body will start to create that.
Exactly.
And as you do the work, it'll become a reality.
Stop looking for instant gratification on a workout. It's not coming. This is why everybody's going to go buy their bodies and doing that
Microwave
shit.
society.
Yeah. But I look at it, I always compare it to a plant. Like when you plant a seed in a grass, you're not going to water that grass and go check the seed every day to see if it's growing. Every time you put water on that plant, you know it's growing.
Right.
So every time you go to the gym, just know it's working.
That
Don't
part.
look for it every day thinking that this is not. The world is going to start telling you, damn, you losing weight or you looking
Exactly.
good.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's going to be your confirmation. Stop looking for it every day in the mirror yourself. Matter of fact, stay out the mirror for like 60 days and just work out. Then go back to that mirror and you're going to see the progress, guaranteed, if you're putting in that work.
That part.
That's a fact, because you might not see the results to the naked eye. This is another tip that I usually give people. Every 30 days, take a picture. Or once a week, take a picture. Like you said, don't work out, then go look in the mirror. Work out, wake up, go look in the mirror. You're not going to see the difference. You will see the difference if you take that still shot, though, that photo. You might not see it with your naked eye, but when you put that day 1 and day 30, you're like, oh, shit, wait a minute. I ain't even noticed that. That's going to help give you the motivation. But stop watching the number, too, because 200 pounds could look different on a person that's out of shape and a person that's in shape.
Yes.
We both could be 200 pounds. This person is shredded to shit.
Right.
Your ass is fat and sloppy. Y'all both 200 pounds, but it's a difference. So,
Right.
And muscle weighs more than fat.
Definitely. But also make sure you love yourself at every stage. A lot of people, like you say, okay, don't look at yourself for 30 days, but give yourself grace and love yourself at every stage, because every stage is going to look different for everybody. So if you fat than a motherfucker, you got to love yourself right now, because once you get skinny, you're still not going to like yourself. You're still going to have a problem. So make sure you love yourself right now, because it's all mental. So that way, when you do get smaller into your goals, you appreciate it more. You're not like, damn, I'm still big. Because if not, you're still going to have this image of a big person, and it's going to fuck with you. So make sure your mental is right. Make sure you love yourself from the beginning to the end.
bars. Being fit is the real body positivity. I don't give a fuck what the media telling you. Being obese is not positive. No way, shape, or form. Being fit is the real body positivity. Shame that obesity shit. Get that shit out your life, man. Moving on. Now let's get into some shit. Okay. With the divorce rates being over 50% in the country, divorce is now a failing system.
Where you getting these statistics
Right.
from?
Because
You and your
This is actual facts. Anybody can look this up.
he walked down.
There are more divorces failing than they are working. So if we was to apply that in life, like let's just say a car or something, we had over 50% of a certain model of car failing, they would take that shit off the market.
Right.
If over 50% of phones were crashing and failing, they would take it off the market. If over 50% of any item in the store was failing, they would take it off the market and fix it or reboot it or figure some other shit out. But with marriage, it's like we just keep doing it, and every year it's getting worse, and worse. I was going to make a list of all the notable divorces because I done seen at least 10 celebrity couples over the past 30 days. I know y'all done seen this. Y'all,
Yeah,
if you follow the
motherfuckers
Shade
is
Room, you seen them. I
left
done seen
and
at
right.
least 10. Damian Lillard just, yesterday or today?
That's
Just
the
came out, he
basketball
just
player
filed for
with the big
divorce.
lips.
Nah. He another
Oh.
basketball player. At least
Yeah, he
10
does
celebrity
have big
couples
lips,
have
actually.
splitting up. How do y'all feel about this? Is this something that we need to seriously look at, or are they just fucking up individually? Should people still keep getting married even though it's failing?
I'm getting married.
I mean, I feel like you can't compare your marriage or the idea of marriage based off of a celebrity and if their marriage failed, because I mean, they have so much more things that they're being faced with than your normal marriage. You know what I mean? Like it's on a different level. So
Right.
I can't be like, damn, there's no hope if Tayana Taylor and Iman don't work out, or if is it
Did
young?
Jeannie Mai?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they don't work out, like damn, then I guess my marriage ain't. But it's like, what again? Why are you comparing yourself to somebody else? They struggles, they experiences is totally different from what you got going on. It's
Definitely.
like worry about yourself, drink your water, and mind your business. You know what I mean? That's what it's given, and it's like I don't feel like regular people getting married is not going to work out. It's like it's whatever you make it. If you and the other person that you marry is in it to win it, like you know what I mean, then you gonna fucking go to the wheels fall off this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But if the other person's not willing to do the work like you are, then yeah, it's not gonna work.
I feel like it's a lot of factors in like with regular people. It's a lot of temptation. I feel like people feel like there's more options, and they feel like the grass is greener on the other side. So I feel like that's where a lot of people relationships go wrong. Like me, I get people in relationships on the daily trying to talk to me. On the daily. That's where your relationship is going wrong. You're trying to cheat with me out of all people. Knowing I can blow your shit up because I'm popular.
But have you seen yourself though?
Ah!
I'm just
She didn't see
saying.
that spin around.
Right.
Fuck is she talking about?
Hey, but I just look at it like I feel like people have so many options. People see social media, the girls on there, blah blah blah. I feel like there is a lack of communication now because everybody's in their phone. I
Facts.
feel like because times is hard, money is tight, people are arguing, people are unhappy. I feel like a lot of people are trying to smoke and drink their problems away. And I feel like uh just trauma, childhood trauma, family trauma with us not being able to express ourselves when we are going through something. I feel like it's a lot of different factors, and that's the reason why people are getting divorced because they don't even know how to fucking communicate. They don't know how to express their feelings because growing up, their mom and their dad didn't teach them that or allowed them to do that. So I feel like a lot of relationships are breaking up because of they need therapy themselves. And I really believe that people should go to therapy before they actually get married and or like a long-term relationship. Like me and my boyfriend started therapy in December. It's gonna be 8 months. But if we talking for 8 months and we talking all this shit, let's really see. Let's go to therapy. Cause how you view things sometimes and how I view things is it be kind of off. Is it an argument? No. But let's go to therapy to see if we can come to a common ground before we move forward. Cause I don't want to waste my time and I don't want to waste your time. I love you. I care about you. But we gotta go to therapy first. That way we not ending in divorce. I feel like a lot of people don't go to therapy at all. So you don't even know the person really.
I agree with that
You
because I
think you
feel
need
like
therapy to know somebody?
no. I just feel like because when you're dating somebody, it's a lot of things that you guys don't talk about, right? Especially as far as like the straight relationships, right? If I'm dating somebody for like 6 months, a couple years, you're like, oh yeah, I can see myself being your wife and having kids, but then you might have two different ideas of how to raise your kid. And then that could be a problem later on. But if you're going to therapy and getting everything from the beginning, like she stated, then we already know before we even get that far if you our parenting skill is going to be the same, or the way we save money or invest in things is going to be the same. It's like a lot of things in the beginning of a relationship, because I feel like you say, oh, I'm so in love, and you get these these glasses clouding your, and no intended, but clouding your idea of what the relationship is going to be, because the relationship is fucking hard work.
Right.
Like dead ass, marriage is fucking hard work. It is not for the fucking weak. Trust and believe. But if you do have your therapy in the beginning where you guys really are having those hard conversations that nobody fucking talk about, then if you can get past that, y'all make it. Dead ass.
Yeah, that's true. I think we need to start having them. People need to start having them hard conversations. First,
Exactly.
second date. stop waiting till you already in love to want to. Oh yeah, by the way, what's your credit score? Or, by
Get
the
that
way,
shit out the way
how do you
right
save
now.
money? Or by the way, what's your parenting skills? Like, okay, I already got feelings for you. It's kind of damn near too late to turn back. Like, first date, I need to know this checklist. Like, let's get to the nitty gritty.
I think that's a little too soon.
Pull up your motherfucking
Shit, why is
Credit
it too
Karma,
soon?
bitch.
The first date, you it's like going and being like at your first date, like, well, I got 10 kids, I have 10 baby daddies.
Hell,
I
need to know that on the first
I need to know that on the
it's
first
just like,
date.
why would you tell all of that in the first date?
Lady, if
That's
you
like
got-
the
Because
second
you
date.
might be exed out for
That's
having
like
all
the
that.
second
Lady, if you
date.
got 10 kids,
I'm just
I
saying,
need to
like,
know.
why would you? That
First date.
What's crazy is I stopped being a bitch friend because she told, this is me being her friend. She was older. She gonna tell me when she first meet a nigga, she don't tell them she got 6 kids and a husband.
That's cool.
wait, and a husband. Wait, and wait. Pause.
Bitch, I ain't
and
your
a
friend
husband.
no more. You deceitful and you was a liar.
But
I
I'm
can't
like-
be your motherfucking
I'm like,
friend.
you're not gonna ever get past anything because always they're gonna be like, oh, and I'm gonna run. Yeah, like you can't just be like, hey, my name is Monica, and I got what?
Nah, this.
I don't think you should give up too much information, but kids is enough information. You should be letting somebody know that. Don't
Absolutely.
be hiding your
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, if
from
you-
one.
You got
Yeah,
okay, kids. I can
Any woman that hide
compromise
her
with a
kids
kid.
is not to be trusted. Because
Oh.
what else you gonna hide if you gonna
I
hide
can
your own
compromise
flesh
with
and
the
blood?
kid, but you can't tell everything in the first date though.
Nah,
like
you're not
everything.
supposed to. You don't just trust
Yeah.
nobody off the dribble.
Yeah.
But even then, I think a lot of problems with relationships, like you said, the communication skills, having the same type of beliefs. You got to be down there believing in the same things. And people that's working on themselves, if you got one person working on themselves, I say the same shit all the time, and one that's not, eventually I'm getting here, and I'm still looking at you
Facts.
different in a different light. We might have both been in a fucked up space and been trauma bonded for a minute. I didn't climb myself up out of that. Now I'm still looking at you crazy because you're not climbing with me.
You just
Exactly.
outgrown them.
So-
That's
Right.
all.
Exactly. So this is why the relationship's not working. But if you're growing with me, we're going to grow together.
Right.
You
The
gotta,
relationship
you
is
gotta
going to
be
be
equally
strong.
yoked.
Yeah.
You gotta
So
be equally
eventually,
yoked or it's
this
not
how
gonna
people
work.
could be with people for 10, 15 years and wake up one day like, damn, I don't love this person no more. Because you're still the same person I met 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
I done outgrew you already.
Exactly.
So it's just like, but I feel like the drawing board of relationships, you should come back maybe weekly or every other week, communicate with each other without nothing, no phones, no TV, and really pick each other brain of what's
Right.
going on, how this person been feeling lately, how you been feeling, and clear the board, refreshing each other. Because if you're not, eventually at times you're gonna keep crashing. And you don't even know why you crashing. Over some
Exactly.
shit that you done did
a lot
weeks
of times,
ago.
Right.
a lot of people talk about communication, and communication is a key, but it's comprehension is the key because you could talk to you blue in the face,
Yeah, but people-
and that's the thing. People are communicating, but
Yeah.
we're communicating.
But
That don't mean this is gonna work.
if I'm communicating, like you said, to have some understanding. If I'm
That's
understanding
my
you,
point.
That's
yeah,
what
so-
People don't
yeah, I
understand
know,
that
yeah.
comprehension is the key because that's why a lot of things fail. I was married to my kid's father, and it failed because the comprehension wasn't there. We wasn't understanding what we were saying. We was talking all the time. We living together. We always chopping it up. We expressing ourselves. I'm letting you know how I feel, letting you know that I hurt my feelings, but you're not understanding though.
Question.
So none of that matters.
Who
Right.
filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
Irreconcilable differences.
She was tired of that nigga not understanding.
Okay, see, because this.
But did she take every route, like you said? Did y'all go to therapy? Did you do this? Did you do that? To
No,
really-
I didn't mention therapy. I only think therapy is gonna work if both people want to go to therapy. There's a lot
Right.
of people that don't even believe in therapy. So if you're going just to go because I'm asking you to go, I don't think you're gonna get all the benefits.
Have you been remarried
But-
since?
No. It just got finalized a couple years ago.
Okay.
So-
But see, because statistics, women file 80% of divorces.
Right.
Men and 90% when they're educated. So men rarely ever file for divorce. If a man files for divorce, you did some shit that you can't turn back from.
Right.
But I believe the divorce rates would go down if we did a few things. One, stop letting women weaponize the court system. So remove alimony. Remove them being able to use the child as a pawn. Remove child support without proof of him being an actual deadbeat. Don't just because, oh, he makes more money than her and she got the kids, so he got to pay. Like, no, if she can't support the kids, guess what? Kids go with dad because he can support until mom can figure it out. So I believe remove the financial benefits of divorce and a lot less women will file for divorce because there will be no motive. It's like, we got to figure this shit out. I'm not getting no paycheck at the end of this. I got to fend for myself now. fuck. A lot of women is like, okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take half his shit, his pension. I'm gonna get the kids. I got child support on top of that. Like that's another paycheck for them on top of their job. So they're at the first little incident, they out of there. This is why they're filing at 80%, and men are not.
Love is weak nowadays.
You know what I'm saying? Remove all of that, and marriage will go up. And I also believe, man, we might got to start doing this shit like sports contracts. All right, this is a 5-year contract for this marriage. After 5 years, we might have to sit down and revisit these terms.
No, but why
Hold on,
not?
You know, it's crazy.
Oh, why not though?
Hey,
But
nah,
wait,
it's
I'm just saying,
wait, pause.
you leave with your shit, I leave with my shit.
Why did I
What we
see
do?
that on Instagram where somebody was like, every year you have to get your car renewed? Why can't you do that with your marriage and be like, do we want to go ahead and continue with this?
But it's crazy. But it's
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
I think part of that, what you're saying, is good. But at the same time, they need to change all that when they be like, oh, for better, for worse, and all that, because people don't be standing on that shit.
No.
Hell
I'm
no.
gonna be you. I plan on be with you for a lifetime. In 3 years, you left me. Like, come on now. Like,
That part.
I think they need to change X and Y and Z to like, I need you to do this for the whole time I'm with you, and you need to do this for the whole time I'm with you. And that's what we're gonna
Wait
agree
a
on.
minute.
But that's what it's gonna be, because if the moment a man stops doing certain things, the woman's feelings change. When her feelings change, she's ready to bounce.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, and they don't sit through that. So I feel like I say, if the man is not doing what he said he was gonna do, then okay, you get up out of there for whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, you need to check yourself first before you check somebody else's backyard. Make sure you doing everything in your pocket as a woman before you ready to leave that man, because men don't just act a certain way. We might not say shit, but a man will move depending when that lady switches up. Even though a man stays how he is, 9 times out of 10, that woman won't switch up. But it's variables to everything.
I'm gonna say this too though. Stop marrying for love. That is the most bullshit reason to get married. Because anybody that been in a long-term relationship know for a fact you're gonna fall in and out of love while you in that motherfucker. You're gonna wake up one day, you're gonna hate this motherfucker guts, then that's gonna fade and you're gonna be in love again. But the thing with people today is they don't give that chance to fade. It's when I fall out of love, I'm gone. Oh my God, we ain't in love no more. We grew apart. No, y'all just in a phase and y'all need to figure that shit out. This is why last episode I was saying we got to figure out this program. So when you meet this man, his program got to make sense. Like, oh yeah, well, I can leave my kids with this. They're gonna be successful following us on this program, because love ain't gonna pay the fucking bills.
Right.
You gonna fall in and out of love. You gonna see another nigga that's taller with more money. He gonna see a bitch that look better than you with a fatter ass. None of that shit gonna mean nothing. That program, that's what it means. Marriage is literally a business. Love come last. Like you said, well, if I'm around a person long enough, I can learn to start liking things. But if you got in it for the wrong reason, love, and you don't love them no more, now what's keeping you there? Nothing. Your ass gonna be out of there. You're gonna be one of them 80% that file a divorce and be single forever.
I think even the idea of the love shit is what was fucking people up too. Everybody think love is, oh, I feel this way for this person, and I love that person. Like, I don't mean shit. Motherfuckers be loving motherfuckers and still doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
That part.
So I think it's more of the actions that you're doing is showing the love. That loyalty is showing the love. You know what I mean? That's where you're going to find the strength, like you said, in them hard times where it ain't good. I'm not feeling you right now, whatever the case may be. You thug it through all that, of course you're going to love somebody over time. Like, this motherfucker been rocking with me. I already fuck with this person. I don't care how I'm feeling. It ain't I could be feeling off today, off tomorrow. But this my nigga right here. I'm fucking with her heavy. So I think that's a different concept of, like you say, looking for feelings of it.
Let me ask y'all this, because this is my personal belief. I believe relationships will never be the same as long as social media exists. With social media and women now getting their egos overinflated with likes and dopamine hits from the likes and the views and the attention and the DMs, it's like they ain't putting up with nothing. They ain't fighting for nothing. Back in the day, if you and your man got into it, it was no Instagram where you can go make yourself feel better by posting a thirst trap and 100 niggas in there telling you how good you look. Y'all had to sit in that house and figure that shit out. Or you go to your sister's house, man, this nigga wooty bam, bitch, you better go home and figure that out. Y'all got them kids at home. Now, they like, bitch, you better get out here. These niggas out here flying us out and this and that. So social media is literally killing relationships. It literally has a divide between men and women, because you got all these bitter ass bitches and all these bitter ass niggas saying how they hate the other side, and the people in relationships caught up in the middle. I feel like every 6 months, social media need to shut down for 30 days. For everybody. Like Instagram gone, Twitter gone, Facebook gone, YouTube gone, back to the real world for 30 days. Reset that fucking counter in your brain or whatever you want to call it. Get rid of all that overload of dopamine. Get in touch with the real world. I believe that'll help people more. But how y'all feel about that?
I agree with the social media stuff because we got low key the best of both worlds because we dealt with it before and we dealt with it now, like when it was good, or women to go out and you appreciate women for who they were, even before just all the bodies, because you appreciate a skinny woman for being skinny, a thick woman for being thick. And the attention that they get stepping outside is not the same, like you said, as being stuck on a damn app all day. I feel like that's part of fucking shit up, but I feel like too many people in your relationship is fucking shit up. You run into all your different friends who relationships ain't even afloat, and you getting all this advice from them. Or you could be getting advice from somebody in a relationship, but their relationship on fucked up terms. Now they're giving you advice through a lens that's fucked up already, and you're going to run with that, and they don't even know your man or your woman, and you're taking that advice and running with it thinking that's going to work when they don't even know what type of man that you dealing with really. They going off of what you saying, and your shit going to be tainted anyway because you never going to take accountability for your actions. You just going to say what he doing and all this other shit. So keep people out your relationship, I believe. If you can't figure it out with who you dealing with, then that's a problem in itself.
Bars.
Shit, people ain't never even see my nigga on Instagram. They think I don't even got a boyfriend. Guess what? It's none of your motherfucking business. Because people be like, oh, you don't push your boyfriend. Why? So you can slide in his DM, bitch, try to get the nigga I got? I don't think so. I see the pages that he follow, and they just all workout pages. I'm not worried. I feel like because he's older, he's not worried about Instagram. He's kind of like, unless I'm making money off of it, I'm really not worried about it. I also feel like people who need validation on the internet is lame as fuck and need therapy, like real therapy, because these are strangers. These people don't know you, and they hype the ugliest bitches up. Like your face look like a foot, but you got a fat ass. Your belly button is dying, but you have a fat ass. Your hair looks like it's falling off, like the wig is sliding back, but you got a fat ass. So I'm gonna hype you up, and that's crazy. Like they hyping up the wrong women, and I also feel like it's making them feel like they could, like I said, give too many options. Oh well, this nigga on the internet said I look good. Fuck this nigga at home that's been treating me good. This nigga on the internet that got the cars and it said I look good. I'm gonna let him fly me out. That nigga with the cars and this and that got 10 other bitches. He just want to fuck. He's not worried about you. Bitch, you should have stayed in the pool that you was in, because this pool out here got pee in it. People's bullshit. So it's too many options.
I think women are so fucked up too of thinking that them likes or that because a nigga want to fuck you. But but exactly. But women never flex about how they can keep a man. Ain't too many women out here flexing talking about how they still got their man over years and years.
Facts.
All they talk about is that, oh, this nigga was in my DM, this nigga that, y'all in y'all group chats talking about getting fucked, but y'all out here looking goofy. But that's the deep part of it.
Ladies, I don't understand how women don't get this. Women will be like, oh, this guy hyping me up. My dude, he don't even hype me up like that no more. This man never fucked you. This man don't got to deal with your bullshit. This man don't got to smell your fucking farts. This man don't got to deal with your mood swings. This man just see a woman he never seen before and a woman he never fucked before. Trust me, after he fucked, all that allure is gone. It's like a bull seeing red. He just see red. Once he get that post-nut clarity, trust me, you gonna wish you never left your nigga. Because he's not finna put up with none of that. Y'all don't understand that though. Nigga gonna tell you anything to fuck. Anything.
He's
hyping you, got you wide open, and you thinking, oh, this nigga just want me or he want that.
No,
but they're happy with that, like you said, that validation, that little dopamine hit for a minute. He think you look like something, and you know you don't really look like nothing. So now you feeling good, and now the gas then got you to open them legs. You know
Post-nut clarity's a motherfucker. You gonna look like Beyonce before I fuck, after I fuck. I'm noticing everything. Like, wait a minute, is that bitch left ear bigger than the right? Like, niggas starting to notice everything. Like, hold on, that bitch missing the side tooth.
What's crazy?
I'm gonna start to notice everything.
I don't be like for a long time. Like, I didn't like when people used to just look at me for a long time. Like Like, you know how you be talking
Yeah, they
in the
just
car and then
Yeah.
you driving and the person just looking at you like, bitch, look at the road. Why is you just looking at me? I feel like they picking out all my little flaws. Like,
It's
like look at this.
you ever
bitch.
seen that meme? It's like,
It don't bother me. I just don't like people staring at me like
But
that.
because
You
you
know what I'm
talking,
saying?
so they
Stop
looking
staring.
at you, but you
Yeah.
looking at the road. But I would be like, what this bitch looking at? Like, bitch, what, I got a booger or something? Why you just staring at me?
nah, it's like that
What you
meme. Like,
talking?
you notice when you ever just sit back and notice your girl kind of ugly.
Right, exactly. Like,
Like,
Or
what
like-
are you doing?
Or like
Yeah.
somebody like, hey, let me see a picture of your girl. You going through like, damn, I can't find a good one
Like,
at
I
all.
thought
Like, this
this
bitch
bitch-
whooped on my nigga whooped on every picture. Like,
that's
fuck.
right. Like, let me go to her Instagram.
Nah, on the set. But what else I got right here? Let me see.
I gotta pee.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, bye.
They want to see that ass anyway. Oh, okay. Let me ask y'all this, because this is crazy shit to me. Why do women claim to want the good guy, then cheat or leave once they get him? I say if you give a woman perfection, peaceful, the world, in return, she's gonna give you infidelity. Can y'all explain that? Because women, I just literally today seen a woman say, man, we're all the good guys that just like walks on the beach or walks in the park and buy flowers every Friday. I said, he's there. You just ignoring him for the nigga that's gonna make you a single mom.
I guess that circles back to the social media because I'm like, you want what's fake. Because I'm like, if you weren't caught up on what's on social media or what everybody else is doing, then you probably would be like, oh, I got a good nigga at home. So, I mean, social media fake anyways. It's for entertainment. Like, to me, you go in there and be like, oh, look at what Susie did. That's funny. And then you get the fuck off. Like, who stays on social media and be like, oh, wait, she got a big house. I need a big house too. Like, who does that? Like, what?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You would be
And it
surprised.
might be because I'm older. I don't know, but I don't get caught up in that shit. Like, cause it's like catfish. That y'all seen catfish, and I'm like, I be so stunned. Like catfish still, people getting catfish still, but that shit fake as fuck. Like catfish.
Oh, damn, we got like 3
2
minutes. Go ahead. How you feel about that though? Why do women claim to want the good guy, get him, fuck him over for the bad guy? Once the bad guy fuck him over, now you want the good guy.
I don't know. I can't say. I have a great man in my life. We just made 2 years. He's a good guy. I've never had one like
Will
him.
your mic up a little bit?
I've never had one like him. I've always dated like the ones that's kind of rough around the edges.
Yeah.
And I think he was at one point, but now he's about to be 55. So his life is totally different now. And I love where I'm at with him. I absolutely love it. He's not into social media. I am. I'm gonna post. He love what I post. He think it's funny. We read memes together, shit like that. But he's a he's a great man.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know why they do it. I'm not doing it. That's all I know.
It's because they get caught up in social media.
Yeah.
No, for real. It's like keeping
Yeah.
up with the Joneses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you want what everybody else has instead of appreciating what you have at home. Like she said, grass is not always greener on the other side.
At
You
all.
think it is.
At all.
It's a facade. And once you go up to it, you be like, damn, it's not even really green.
Right.
It's like a little green, but where I was coming from, it looked green. Nah.
When I just really quick, when I first got with my dude, when he was first interested in me, I wasn't interested in him. So he has alopecia. When I first met him, I didn't know that. I just thought because he got the little treatment, I just thought like he was a weirdo, like painting shit on. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. He just kept going. So I'm like, I'm gonna give him my number because he just seemed like the type of dude. If I give him a fake number, he gonna call right now. So I'm like, I'm just gonna give him my number. He gonna call him, ignore him. And so I did that. I gave him my number. He was hitting me up. I didn't answer. Then he started texting me. Funny shit. And I think I was bored one day. So I think I just looked at my phone and something he texted me. And it was funny and I laughed. And so I responded. Then he sent something else that was funny. And I kept responding. And I'm like, damn, he kind of cool. I'm like, let me just see what he looked like in person. Maybe I was tripping that day. So he had been asking me out. I finally went out to eat with him. And as soon as I seen him, I was like, nah, it's over. But that whole conversation was so dope. He was so funny, so friendly, so kind, so warm. Like, I'm talking about when I say been with that nigga ever since that day, nobody else mattered from that day on. And it's crazy because I look at him now like he the finest nigga in the world. I don't give a fuck about. I don't see what everybody else see. He the finest nigga in the world because of how he treats me and just the kind of man he is.
See,
That's all that
see,
matters. That's
but
all that
so
I
matters.
just said that
amazing.
last episode.
how I
We
suppose
was
that fucking
talking
matters.
about that of, hey, sometimes you got to be persistent. Don't give up on that first no.
Yeah.
Remember, I was just saying that. Like some women, it's like that. They tell you no, you might gotta. Hey, hold on, I really want this job,
Yeah,
bitch.
I'm
You
so glad he
playing?
did. I promise you, I'm glad he
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
All right.
Because it's all that matters, really.
See, I didn't want to end it till you came back.
Okay.
You feel me? Because you didn't get to put no input on that. So I'm gonna ask this
I'm
this
just kidding.
last one. Well, I'm gonna actually give some advice to the fellas, right? Because I see a lot of men out there fucking up. Like a relationship will never last if the man loves the woman more than the woman loves the man. If you love your woman more than she loves you, that shit's not gonna last. She has to love you way more than you love her. She has to actually know in the back of her mind you will walk away no matter how much you love her. If she knows you will never leave her no matter what, stop telling women, oh, I'll never leave you no matter what. You're fucking up, bro, because she knows in the back of her mind, I could do whatever and this nigga's not going nowhere. That's going to get you left. Trying to give your woman the perfect relationship, the world, that is going to get you left, bro. Focus on your purpose, provide it for your family. Make sure you look like a superhero in her eyes. So you might got to do some shit that she cannot do. Do some manly shit like, oh damn, I got a solid nigga. Like she said, I look at my nigga like he everything. But if you're the nigga looking at her like that, and she gonna be like, hold on, you bitch ass nigga, like trust me. I know it sounds crazy. She has to love you more than you love her, and she has to know I'll leave your black ass if you ever get out of line. If you ever disrespect me, I don't give a fuck how much I love you. I'm out of here. She gotta know that. But you know.
Yeah.
I think that's great advice.
My
Bam.
boyfriend has told me that. He said, I know you could be a little feisty. He was like, but remember, I've been married before. He was like, so certain shit I'm not going for. Because I'm not going for domestic violence. You hit me, I'm gone. I love you, but I'm not putting up with that. Like, it's certain shit I'm not going for, and that's just it. I love him to death, and I think I do love him more than he loved me. Yeah.
Absolutely, it got to be that way.
Yeah, I think so.
Last question, because I wanted to ask this last time. You being married to a woman,
I knew he was going to bring this back.
will you ever, or do y'all fuck with men at all?
No,
Mm-mm.
Like never,
Not an
you
option.
never sneak dicked at all?
not an option.
Well, like what you mean?
It's
Like
not- what you mean? I said it's not an option. You don't know what that means? It's not an
nah.
option.
Okay, let me ask you this because she's a stem, a
Yeah.
stud, right?
A stem. It's a
Stem,
different-
stud, same shit, right?
It's
It's
different.
Okay, what's the difference between a stem and a stud?
A stem is like a blend of both. She knows she's a woman, but she dresses like a man. A stud is like she thinks she a nigga, so she gonna walk around even though she dressed like one. She gonna walk around like I'm that dude. My wife doesn't think
so
that. She
she's-
knows she's a woman.
She walks around feminine but dressed like a dude.
But she don't totally dress like a guy. Like she dresses like
Does she dress like you?
no,
she wouldn't dress like me.
She would
But
dress
she
like
wouldn't-
this?
dress
but she would-
like y'all.
like y'all, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't be. The pants would probably be like a little bit tighter. Like it wouldn't be so masculine.
Okay, this is.
But you
okay.
would know like she is a stem.
See, that's where I get confused with that. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna like women, I would picture y'all together.
With a feminine
Like
woman.
a feminine woman. Because why go get a woman that's masculine and dresses like a man, puts on a strap on like a man, but's a woman? Why not just get a man and be in a poly relationship
But
where
it's-
y'all both have a
It's
woman?
preference, because I mean, there's two studs that be together, and people be like, "Why? How that work?"
Well, you rarely
Yeah.
see that.
No,
That's
You-
rare.
You,
I
you'll
hardly
be
ever see
surprised.
two
Well,
studs.
you
You'll
not,
be
you're not in that
surprised.
community,
Right?
though.
You be
I don't think I
surprised
ever
a
seen-
lot.
I don't think I ever seen two studs.
It's a lot. I'm
Yeah.
just telling you facts. Since we, facts. It's
I
facts.
don't know. You got to show me that. I ain't never seen that.
I'm
one.
just telling you. If you go to the community, you'll see a lot of studs with studs. Like it's a thing. Just like you. I guess the idea of straight people be like, oh, it should be two femme girls together, but that's just the idea of what I guess gay girls should be. But it's not. It's like it's okay to be with a stud, a stem, or a femme. Like it don't have to be. And and she doesn't have to be like, oh, well, that has to be a guy if she's strapping it on like that. That's the guy in a relationship. It's not. We're two women
So
in a
you-
relationship.
He basically saying you looking for everything that requires from a man,
Right.
but it's just a woman. Like
In my brain, you're still.
That's your brain, though.
No. I'm just saying, even in reality, she's dressing like a man. Y'all are actually using the strap on, so you need the penis that comes from a man.
But I
So
don't
it's-
need that because it's not always like that.
I know
So,
it's not always, but y'all do use one, right?
at times, but
Right.
it's not always though. 'Cause
No,
you're
not
making it-
always.
I think people's idea is like, oh, well, she's the dude. She's always strapping on. It's not that. So it's like when you're in a gay relationship, it's more than just the sex. You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody's idea is like, oh, it's just the fucking. It's not. It's not at all. Like that's my best friend, like for real. Because I feel like if it wasn't, we wouldn't probably be here today. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I get it. It's just only when I see a stud and a femme in my brain, or in most people's brain, it's like you have someone cosplaying a man. You still want that male figure, which is why you're with the stem instead of a femme. It's like two gay men. If it's one that's super over the top feminine, acting like a woman more than an actual woman, it's like, bro, just go get a woman. It's like, why not? Like, you know what I'm saying?
no.
It don't make sense to me. It's like, if you like guys, get a man.
I
Like,
think
you know what
what-
I'm saying?
Because
But-
it's not the outer.
It's not
Like,
the outer,
it's
it's
not.
the inner.
Like
Okay.
I fell in love with the person.
Right.
I like I said, I was not always with women. I've been with dudes my life. I've been with girls my life. Like it's just a person. So, God forbid I'm not with her tomorrow. It's whoever I fall in love with. It don't mean that I'm gonna be with a man. It don't mean I'm gonna be a woman. It's whoever I fall in love with is a person. And now don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be like with no trans person and all that, but I'm just saying like I'm not. But I'm just saying like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I have to be with a stud tomorrow. Like I have to be with a man tomorrow. Like it's not about that. It's not at all.
I'm just
But
trying
he's
to
saying
get,
he's saying even in the beginning stages, it's like, all right, if you seen was she dressing the way like you say she is now when you met her? Did she approach you or did you approach her?
I approached her.
And-
I always
and-
anybody I fucked with, I approached.
you approached her based
Everyone.
off of before you had to approach her based off looks. You didn't approach her based off of who she was.
Right. That's my type. Like everybody has a type. That's my type. I'm attracted to that.
like a woman dressed like a man.
Right. A boy.
But see,
Okay.
you see the disconnection is like you
Right.
still like the male
But-
aspect of it, but you like the feminine
Fact that
part of her.
Okay,
too.
so for me, I'm be 100. I don't want a feminine girl because I don't want the bitch in my clothes, and that's it. Period. Like I'm just being honest.
What?
If I'm with a person, I don't want her being like, "Oh, what size shoe you wear?" I don't want that bitch in my shit. So I'm a
Solomon,
selfish ass bitch. So that's the reason why I don't.
Solomon, how you feel? Do you get what I'm saying,
That's why I
Solomon?
don't fuck with no femme girl. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like that's my preference.
Hold on, let me
I'm
get
just
Solomon. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get
I get
what
it.
you're saying.
You still looking for a man, but it's just in a woman form.
Right. And so if you think about it, a lot of women will say, I like these characteristics of a man, but I like these characteristics of a woman. And so in a way, they're getting the best of both worlds.
Right.
exactly.
You're getting that strength of a man, that authority of a man, but at the same time you're getting the softness underneath. So,
Exactly.
Okay,
what
so
they're
but
saying.
wouldn't the perfect scenario for that be a trans? And she's like,
No.
absolutely not.
No.
Because it's still it's
No,
a
because trans
male.
is feminine.
trans
I know.
thinks they're a woman.
They think
that's
they're more of a
different.
woman than you.
Then that's gonna be in my same
That's
issue,
gonna
bitch.
be
You
it.
in my clothes.
That's the worst issue.
Yes, no.
I just think
It's not meant for you to understand. I feel like
no, I
that's-
get it.
No,
I
I'm
get it.
just saying because I feel like when I have these conversations with people, they be like, well, I don't understand. I don't get it. It's like even me being in the community, it's a lot of shit I don't fucking understand. Like how it's a lot of shit. We can go hours for talking about a lot of shit that's in the community I do not get. But sometimes certain things are not for us to understand. You just kind of roll with it. That's how you roll, then I'm roll with it. You don't have to understand that shit.
No, I'm not mad. I'm just trying. I like to make sense of things. I'm a man. We like
A lot of shit in the community
what
is
I'm
not gonna
saying?
make sense though. Is what I'm telling you.
Because you're not in that community. Like it took me a while to understand, it, but I get it. Like,
He's more on trying to understand the psyche. Like, are you confused or are you?
no.
I'm not.
Right, because I just
I'm
feel
not-
like
it's-
poly would be the best thing. It's like, okay, I have the man and I have the feminine.
Well,
I have the
poly
male
would
here.
be the best thing for a straight man.
We
That's-
don't
that's good for you.
we don't need the strap on. We got the real deal Holyfield, but I still got the feminine woman. So I got both aspects. I got the yin, the yang.
But that's two extra people I got to deal with. I want to deal
Right.
with one person who demonstrates the male and the female.
Nice blend.
Nice blend.
Yeah.
Well, she's cosplaying the male. She can't demonstrate the male.
Well, whatever the fuck she doing, that's what I like. That
It
bitch
work
is
in my
doing it right. It's
relationship.
working.
Oh, look, you like it. You like it.
I'm just
Love
saying,
it.
like, it's a lot of things you don't understand. Just like, for instance, I was telling her about touch me nots. And it's just like, that's a woman that disconnects with her genitalia. So she only pleases. She
Right.
does not want you to touch her at all. So it's just like, what the fuck? Like, to me, I don't understand that.
Yeah, and I
But
met one of those.
But it's called touch me not. So it's just like a lot of things in the community you won't understand.
touch
I'm
me
tired of
It's
these
called a
phrases,
touch me
boy.
not.
Saying, Chris,
Yeah.
I'm tired of all this man. This shit is killing me. Not just you. but
I'm
in
just
the
saying.
world. No, but
That's so the dead on.
everything
just
has a
saying.
damn name for it. Like,
This is crazy.
This is deep.
A touch me not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, 'cause
a
I
woman
was
that
trying
don't
to-
want to touch
This is
you.
crazy.
Learn
Yeah.
something new every day.
She looked like
That's
she was cute. She was really pretty, and she was a stud. And
Touch me not.
we was hanging out in Atlanta, and she was explaining to me like, that she never had like been penetrated before, but she does all the pleasing. And I'm like, no. She was like, for real. I was like, so you never? She was like, no, I just do all the pleasing. I don't allow my women to like, touch me.
That's
down
like a
there.
power thing. It sounds like
It's not. I think that
Trying
they
to make
have
you
like,
go crazy over her.
No.
Yeah.
Like I'm the man. You
Yeah.
can't tell. Like that's what
It's not. It's
that
like
sounds
they
crazy.
be because they know that they don't have a dick. I feel like they have a lot of dick envy from you guys.
Exactly.
So no, I'm just
For
telling
sure,
you.
for sure.
So for instance, they don't want because they don't have a real one. Then they don't want you to touch them. Like I don't want you to touch me because my idea of who I think I am is not who I really am. So because I'm not who my head tells me that I am, I don't want you to touch me. I'ma just please you.
Right.
I do whatever you want. You want me to fuck you on the moon? I'ma do that. But you can't touch me.
It's something
And
deep-
I
it's
get
something deeper
pleased
than
by
that.
you
Like,
touching
she
me.
might have been molested or something.
I don't know. I'm just
Listen.
telling you what the community is.
You're gonna be curious. I know. We just saying you're gonna be curious of something of being not ever being touched.
I
You're
don't
gonna feel
know.
somewhere.
Yeah,
you
that's
want
kinda
that
deep.
pussy ate or something.
Look, we
Something.
I don't know.
gonna end that note on that.
I'm just reporting from the
Touch
street.
me
To the LG, touch me not is fucking insane.
I'm just reporting from the
To the
street.
LGBT, I mean, at the minimum,
The alphabet gang.
alphabet gang.
Gang gang.
Don't come for me. I know they listen.
You can come for me. I'm a part of a community.
Listen, at least your woman still knows she's a woman.
Right.
The shit I don't understand is the ones that's really in their brain believing
Right.
they're not what they were born. Like, if you're homosexual and you just like the same sex, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But when you get to really thinking you a fucking man because I think I am, and you crazy.
Or thinking
It's
you
Or
a
thinking
real
you're
woman.
you fucking crazy.
I
And
don't give a
I, and
damn.
I know you know. We know.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It's
Stop
no way in
playing
the world. I don't
crazy.
give a damn about
We
that.
know you know. We gonna get that. We gonna get to that on another episode.
You
But
lay
yeah,
down with them thoughts by yourself. You know what the fuck. You
Not
are.
the thought.
That's so
You know what you.
and I'm gonna say this: if you are in a woman-on-woman relationship and you use a strap-on at all, you still like men. I don't give a fuck what you say. You need that dick. Point blank. Period. So y'all might as well stop using that plastic and just get the real deal Holyfield every now and then. It's a lot of rented dicks out there. It's a lot of guys that would love to come break your back every now and then. I'm
But every dick don't be
That's it,
hitting
Rennie.
though.
on. I'm saying. Any final words, ladies?
At all. Right.
Yeah.
Any final words, ladies? Thank y'all for coming through. It was another
No.
lovely
We
one.
appreciate y'all. This was a good one.
Thank you
This
for
was
having
a
me.
good one. Thanks for having us again. And make sure y'all,
Where can they find you for the personal trainer shit? Let them know.
Yes, so you can follow me at SB Body Sculpting. That's Snatch Bitch Body Sculpting. And you can follow me on my personal page is King_Coco_2.
What's up with the king thing?
I was saying, I said that the last time. We gonna get that changed to Queen because this King
Okay.
shit is
No.
crazy.
Don't do
Queen
that.
Coco, you ain't a fucking king.
Coco, because I be running shit.
She be running shit, period.
That's cool. You could be a queen running shit. You're not a king.
That
Maybe
sound like
Queen
the one
To-
that
Queen
think
Coco
that,
was taken.
The shit we were just saying.
I did. My boyfriend did say I was a little bit gay. So,
Ooh.
hey, I guess so.
Ah man,
There
put
you
the
go.
queen. Queen sound better.
King sound better.
Ah.
Queen Coco for sure.
King Coco. 'cause I run
Any
shit.
final words, light skin?
Not light skin. I'm
I
not
be
be
light calling her that all the
Oh, I'm
time.
saying-
What the hell?
She came ready. She had the
It's
Queen
not
Latifah hat on.
Always
all that.
meant for you to understand. Stay in your lane and drink your water and mind your business. But anyways,
The viral way.
what? That was my last words. You said mine, right? That's what I wanted to say. So, anyways, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of that is I am Monica Lenz.
Okay,
MONIKALENZ.
for sure. Hey, fellas, shoot y'all shots. She
Tap
might,
in, run
you
they
know.
shit up. man.
Hey, look, they might need a renter. You know what?
Shut up.
Monica Lenz.
Oh,
Any final words?
Just thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming. You feel me?
Right.
Thank you for conquering
Thanks
your
for
fear.
coming and joining.
Because she didn't
us.
want to get on
For
camera. She
real.
was nervous.
She was nervous.
But I'm glad she got on. She
And
has some
you
game.
did your thing.
You did.
Yes.
You did your big one.
I knew she had some
I
game.
knew I was gonna do my thing. That wasn't a problem.
Hey, look, shout out to
I'm glad that you did.
share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. The viral way.
Hey, you
man.
see what happened when you blow their head up?
Wake your game up.
Prime example,
I
right?
just fuck, yeah.
Right.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitch is bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.